We are
Hello.
liftoff.
And welcome to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son, and Chapter 10 of the new series, and the Christmas special at that. Hope it's all finding all of you well on this very special occasion. The last episode before Yuletide. Unfortunately for next week will be, I assume, unless the others are particularly wanting to pull in a shift on Christmas Day. No takers? Didn't think
It's
so.
next week.
Orthodox country, bitch. Fuck you, Gregorian heretics.
Is next week Christmas Day?
Yes.
It's 25th.
Yep. I ain't gonna be able to. I'll be real with you, Teeth. I'm gonna be too fucking drunk.
If I make it to Tuesday, I'll be happy.
We're not on time. We're never on time.
we'll be a whole week late. That's just the way we're gonna roll it, right?
I just appreciate that Chapter X is on Xmas.
Everyone else.
Anyway,
Round of applause.
who would like to do the recap for this week?
Rags is here. He's just trying to wait. Aiden will be here shortly. They're just waiting for the internet to get turned back on.
Because she said the N-word, she got cut off.
I'm going to say the N word.
No.
Say the N-word, Vegeta.
Oh, there's the Patreon. All right, fair enough.
Oh no, what will we do with our $24 a week?
That should
Oh
be
wait, no,
fine.
that's a whole bottle of booze.
If I recall, we met Baron Sademi from James Bond in town. There was a big fire that we had nothing to do with. There was a bunch of mages that were shit at their job. There was a guy who had molten eyes. I don't care about him because my mama was in trouble. And then we went off. There was a giant fucking ash person. Rags failed to roll anything good ever. And yep, we dabbed on.
I didn't die.
Which is amazing in itself.
You know,
Yeah,
I was
wait,
gonna say
unironically
dabbed on
it
the
is.
juice, but technically it was a giant ash person. So
Also, if you can look at the stream, if you, on the left.
We are now fully Christmas themed.
why is she green?
What the fuck was that in the background? Have I
She's the
seen
Grinch. She's healed.
She's the
Aiden is here to steal Christmas. And congratulations, Ock. You're
No.
Ock, you're Rudolph the reindeer, the red-nosed reindeer.
What?
If I had more time, you should have changed my skull to a reindeer skull.
Yeah, sorry, don't have time.
I'm only kidding. I know you're busy. Oh, we're back. And yeah, we solved everything. And again, what the fuck is that pink shit over on the side?
Oh, those were just tokens to track for the tracker.
Oh, it was upside down. Yeah, I picked that
Typical
up.
tokens. Oh, yeah. I should probably remove Aiden because she's not here.
No.
They're
Aiden,
gone.
Aiden will be here.
Yeah, but
Merc assures me.
I'm gonna
soon
play
we
it on
talk?
the.
Is it meant to be an indicator of attendance all of a sudden?
Is this like
Aiden's not allowed to manage her own platforms anymore. She can't be trusted.
What shoes she wears at her business?
Yeah, but I can't remember. What did we close off on plot point wise?
I think you killed the big dragon thing, and that was it.
Can anyone else hear? Hold on. Can anyone else hear like a woman's voice around? I'm going mad.
That happens occasionally. I'm
all
not
the
sure what
women
it
in my
is on this
place
track.
have left?
It's not my woman.
It means the bitches.
It's on the soundtrack. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. My brain hasn't gone. I'm not.
Can you
not
play
that
some
bad.
Christmas music in the background?
I have.
Oh no! It says audio preview in the background. I wonder what this could mean.
Jingle bell, Batman smell, Robin light an egg. So, our dear DM, where are we currently?
Well, presently you're still at the farmstead.
Alright.
specifically at the home farmstead of Thok and Mud.
That's right. We were taking Mum into town, weren't we?
Yes, that's
So,
fine.
yeah. So this is the mom, and this is the girl from the cave. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna pick up Mum. I'm gonna pick up Mum and hold my fist up, and she's just gonna sit on my bicep as we.
Oh, thank God! I thought I thought I was about to go somewhere else.
You've got a sick fucking mind.
No, I just thought she was going to sit on your head or something. I thought that would be a bit stupid.
No, you know exactly the kind of carrying pose I'm talking about. Fucking, I'm just gonna hold up my arm, and she's just gonna sit there on my fucking bicep as like we walk into town.
Let's visit the Christmas market.
Weird flex, but okay. Oh, fuck.
Perish.
I dropped. Right, I'm back.
Good. Go back in time and drop yourself.
Joke's on you, that already happened.
Explain so much.
Fucking pick up Mum. Jesus Christ. I pick you up all the time, you little bastard.
I'm not saying a word, Chief.
Fucking Holocaust denial.
Oh dear. Anyway. So your plan is to make it back to town, correct? Any other business you want to do before you leave?
Have more than one health.
All right, let's
No.
see here. So we are.
Hey, have you picked up all the shit from the
Am I
dead
gonna
people?
be a big boy?
Is there anything to pick up?
I throw a Goomba at Rags to reduce him back to his regular size.
I eat it and shit it out, and then use its bones to make bone stew.
You would technically make an egg. Just thought I'd let you know.
I lay an egg.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you were to eat a Goomba, then you would be Yoshi, and then you poop out an egg.
Oh
That's-
no!
that's a
I'm
good
just fucking
point.
vicious.
Go use your sneaky wee Jew goblin hands and fucking dig through the ash and see if it was carrying anything inside it.
There's scratch marks. There's scratch marks all over the place. What could this mean? Oh.
What did it mean by this?
Yeah, go dig through the corpse of the big ash motherfucker and see if he had anything in his person while he was going about.
There is an enormous husk where it used to be.
Yeah, go dig into it.
Isn't digging a strength-based skill?
No. It's
Oh,
a
is it
professional
not?
skill.
Ah, right, didn't know. That's interesting. Right. Actually, that's a good point. Can we just check whether there's any, what the situation is with the giant dead body?
It is. It is essentially one enormous skeleton made of what appears to be less bone, more like chunks of tree and statue that have been melded together with bone magically. The entire thing is completely carbonized.
It didn't come here first, did it? Did it rummage through anybody else's places before it got here?
Oh yeah, it is very evident by the number of bodies inside that this hit a lot of farms in between.
Oh, nice. I put Mum down next to me by the gazebo, and I go, "Just a second, Mum," and I go out to wherever the family keeps our shovel, and I grab a pair. I grab a shovel and a gardener's trowel, and I hand the gardener's trowel to Mud. I hand a shovel to Rags, and I fucking grab a shovel and I walk over to the corpse of the big thing, whatever it is.
Gets to the south.
How long am I gonna be?
Sorry, my roll 20's freaking out again.
Well, use your size while you've got it to shovel more stuff.
I dig best with my paws.
That is probably a good point, yeah.
I give Mud the shovel.
Well, I don't know if I'm not going to be able to use a fucking shovel.
I don't
It's
think
really easy.
I don't think he can hold a shovel. We'll just let Mud work with his wee gardening trowel.
You see, the thing is, the reason I'm not so good with shovels is because I'm not spade.
But you will be neutered. Don't worry.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Bill, it's Christmas.
They tried that once.
Spell him.
Once.
How sharp is the trowel? Just to ask.
You wanna
Sharp
break your
enough to cut
trowel?
free. Sharp enough to cut through your ankle, but not sharp enough to cut through the chain.
Not sharp enough to cut through my iron balls.
So, kid,
Many a person fighting a ninja has thought that when faced with the kunai, which is essentially just a sharpened trowel.
You
Alright,
wanna
so-
eat your
so-
trowel?
So we're digging through this shit, going through the big lumps. I'm grabbing the occasional skull and throwing it behind me and whatnot. Fucking, you go. I find a nice femur, give it to Rags so that he can have something to nibble on while we're fucking with it.
There are the remains of several cows in here. This thing did not discriminate between humans and animals.
That's good.
That's very progressive.
Do we see anything shiny?
Does it have a
Yes.
heart or a something?
In the middle of it is a bizarre-looking chunk of bone.
Is it evil?
Is it valuable?
Yes.
I take it.
I love these two questions. Is this evil? Is this valuable?
The answer is, of course, yes. It appears to be it's a lupine skull, specifically.
Can someone remember what
what-
lupine means?
Isn't that
Wolf-like.
like a wolf? Yeah, wolf.
Yeah, wolf-like. Not to be confused with lapine, which is like a rabbit.
Or Vulpin, which is like a,
Fox.
or Equine, which is like a,
Horse.
or Servan, which is like a.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh,
Did you say Serbian?
Right, well, I'll pick up the evil skull and I show
Wait,
it to
Well, you can
I
tell-
already got it.
You can tell which is the Serbian skulls. They're the ones with all the bullet holes in the back of the head in Kosovo.
Allah
Alright.
Akbar.
Alright,
Sorry,
well,
is that too much?
Yes.
I'm going to get you, Bill.
Unfortunately, I already have the skull. Besides, you have one anyway.
That's fine. No, but I just meant to pick it up and I was going to hand it to you and ask you thoughts on this.
That is an oddly unexpected act of politeness.
Help me save my mum. Why would I fucking hate you? I'm not evil. I'm just.
Oh, I don't think you're evil.
I'm not evil, and you help me save my
So,
mum.
can I? Does the skull have any markings on it? Any kind of inscriptions? Anything
It
on it?
is what it appears to be is multiple wolf skulls that have been melded together into kind of a makeshift heart with individual chambers for not blood, but more like pyroclastic flow and magma.
fucking metal, mate.
What is the alignment of wolves?
Neutral.
Well, these ones are fucking dead, so that's all I know.
Their alignment is cold.
Don't know.
Well,
what is
are
your,
they-
Their
Are
alignment
cold?
is their alignment is 6 feet vertically downwards.
Their
what's
alignment
your-
is
what's your-
very
what's your-
neutral.
What's your stance on wolves, Ragavi?
You mean my brothers? My brothers?
Well,
Oh, I see. I like how they went from brothers to brothers.
My brothers? My people?
Okay, he's allowed to say it,
Wakanda
don't worry,
forever.
lads.
well, aren't they like the dog equivalent of like the Chad Wolf and the Virgin fucking Pooch?
Some dogs.
I'm glad you said that meme. I was thinking something else. Okay. What? So wait. What is this? What is this? I'm assuming this heart was meant to like control and or bring life to the
It's
big
the
fucker.
main focus of the creature.
Right, got it.
Is it emanating any sort of magical energy right now, or
It is
inert?
inert, primarily.
Alright.
It's got the remnants of a very powerful necromancy spell, some powerful transmutation magic, and an evil act was committed upon it in the distant past.
Oh God, did someone fuck it?
Worse.
Wolf
Worse.
Job. Wolf job.
Oh, no!
God.
Stop! Cease.
Someone...
No. A crime was committed against these animals, and it was worse than something as simple as wolf job.
I'm pretty sure Jim did a video on this.
Someone
I'm pretty sure
masturbated
I
over the
remember
wolf
what this
skull.
is.
They lit a match, and then they ejaculated across
Oh,
the match
God.
onto
Oh,
the
God.
skulls, so that flaming magical cum
What makes you more...
filled the skull
Oh
heart.
God, I know what this is. Literally gave it away.
What's this? I just want to laugh to join in, but I don't know what's going on.
They remember Naka.
All right, think about.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah, you just realise. Yep. Well,
Who is they? This very important question. Who is they?
well, Rags, I asked if I can borrow the skull for a second. This was what I was going to do originally, even though I now know where this came from.
I ask you what you're gonna do with it.
I'm going to take it over to my mum to ask her if she knows about it, because she's clearly a fucking super high-level bard and awesome.
All right.
I can cast legend lore, honey. It's fine.
There you go. I'll hold it in front of Mum. Like, Mum, can you fucking tell us what this is and see if it's worth money so we can repel the goblin?
Take a look. Bardic knowledge, don't fail me now.
Oh, a dead skull reminds me of your deadbeat father.
To be fair, it probably
His
would.
father was a nice man. You take that back.
I meant because he's dead.
Talk shit about my dad. And my dad isn't dead.
Yeah, I didn't make that. I didn't
He's
make that
out
voice
voice
in
secrets.
character.
He went out to get more skulls. And he
Well,
just wanted
I
to
mean-
get really
He went out to
bad.
buy death sticks.
You want to buy some death sticks?
Yes.
Should have gone
Tell
home
by
and
my
rethunk
voice.
his life.
This thing's old. Not as old as some stuff around here, but it's still pretty bad. Ugh. Yeah, looks like some Jagoff loaded a bunch of wolves into a blast furnace and melded the skulls together. That's what the spell's telling me as she like prods it with a fingertip. No, she prods it with like the mouthpiece of the pipe.
So, oh god.
How would you even
Okay.
get this out of there after you melted it? I tell you this much, honey. This is some powerful bullshit at work around here. Well, it's pretty close to the solstice. I'm not really surprised.
It's pretty close to what?
I don't know how these skulls got like this, but I'm pretty sure whoever was responsible was very handsome and a very good person.
And wasn't at all a gibbering retard who was a massive detriment to all of mankind.
Fucking lucky, I love you.
Well,
man.
if it can't be used for anything else, if it's just nothing but skulls fused together, there's nothing wrong with selling it.
Is it valuable, Mum?
It depends. Do you know anyone who really, really hates animals? Like a blight druid or something? Poacher? Politician?
Maybe that motherfucker with the skull makeup could have some use for it. Maybe he.
Theresa May really hates
Vasil-
volcanoes.
Well, Vasilini?
Ivory trade, lads.
That
We've got
asshole.
it. Oh.
Don't tell me that fat fuck is back in town.
I just love how we've got this barren Samedy looking dude, and Mum's voice is slowly turning into the spirit of jazz. I'm the spirit of jazz, boy. Little piece of chicken. Fucking. Yeah, and I guess, Mum, how much money do you think we'll need to fix the yard?
Well, most of our fields are just fallow anyway, so not that much to worry about.
This is an improvement.
Most of the cows already ran away.
Or get fucking burnt to death.
No, those ain't ours, hon. You should know, they've still got the skin.
Oh, good.
Nah, most of the stuff I sell is just what we catch out of the lake up to the east. What we grow in the garden. The garden's fine.
What is the condition of the house? I know me and Mud live here.
The house is complete. The house is untouched. It's a very quaint little elven-built cottage with a noticeably shitty roof.
No, I know me and Mud live here, and we basically live day to days going about committing petty crimes and shit like that. But
The house is like your mother keeps the house very neat and tidy. But you notice that the roof.
like, do we have any servants or anything?
Do we have any servants?
You used to.
Until you ate them.
Until
There's-
until a certain priest had it coming.
Let's put it this
I
way.
never saw
the
it coming.
the servants were actually left before you were born. Mainly because of the, shall we say, tumultuous relationship you, your mother, and your father had.
Also,
It's also
the private. There is smart.
Also responsible for why the roof is so weird and fucked up. The roof was noticeably put together with a tetsubo. Your mother keeps it this way as a memento.
So I could have it if we repaired the roof.
No, the tetsubo isn't around, but the roof was put together with a tetsubo. That's why it's a shitty roof.
See, my dad was fucking great.
You notice that whenever it rains, it channels all the water directly into the living room?
Mm.
Your mother has set up a bucket.
So I take it,
very
mum.
feng shui.
I take it, mum just looks after the garden and stuff like that, and we help her with like repairs and stuff.
Yes.
Oh.
She in her garden, she mainly grows juniper berries, which she uses to make gin.
Legend.
Juniper berries?
One of the rooms in the house is specifically for her distillery, which is several bathtubs nailed together.
I know you ain't seen him, but like my fucking mud was here. He helped, even though he wouldn't come and ask see if she's okay.
I waved.
Your brother's just shy, hun.
That's why
Firstly,
he wears that hood all the time.
firstly, right, he told me to go dig some ashes up, and I'm already feeling a bit guilty about that. And then he's like, "Where have you gone?" Oh, fuck me. Can't do anything right. Fucking looking like the only fucking one that made it out of the showers. Jesus Christ.
I hope you guys appreciate the effort they put in the Christmas market, especially on the walls and bunkers and the metal.
And all the security checkpoint out front with the fucking with the metal detectors.
What?
It's the season of peace.
That's gold.
I keep myself clean. Alright, you know what I mean.
That took me a fucking second, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's already a stigma about this house. You know what I mean? Like, notice how white this skull is. I take care of it.
The house is... Your mother keeps the house impeccably clean, mainly because if it wasn't impeccably clean, it might actually spoil a couple batches of gin.
Good.
If
And
if you rip up a floorboard, there is literally just carboy after carboy after carboy of gin.
And also, if I stunk, then fucking how are we going to do stealth and shit like that for our petty crimes? And
Well,
shit
you
like
don't.
That?
I mean,
Well, the idea is that if you smell bad enough, they'll go blind.
You're the distraction. That's usually the idea.
You already made me fat. Do I need to smell as well, even though I rolled above average in my attractiveness? And I'm not stupid.
Yes.
My mum says I'm above average in attractiveness. Come on.
Okay, shut up. Jesus Christ, like, fucking my charisma's 11, you assholes.
I'm the Chad Goblin. Stay back.
I'm sorry, did you roll for your cleanliness stat? No, I rolled that in secret. Get fucked.
Fuck you. Fuck it, I'll roll for cleanliness right now.
Roll it, bitch.
Alright.
Please one. Please one.
What?
Please.
What is it? What's the stat? What do I roll for cleanliness?
1d20.
1d20. And how does it
A
work?
1 is very dirty, a 20 is very clean.
Is that right, Bill? In case you try to Jew me?
Yep.
Alright, I fully accept the results of this.
It's totally average.
You literally give off a neutral smell. You adopt the smell of an area.
Just to see
If
on the
1 is
website.
bad and 20 is good, 10 is completely average.
You know, I shower at the midpoint of the day. I don't do it when I wake up and before I go to bed.
You're covered head to toe in soot.
From time to time, you remember to use deodorant.
Yeah, people aren't gonna comment on your smell right after like a battle of life and death, you know?
Yeah.
You
They'll
say
be
that.
like,
Mud,
oh, you
mud,
just fought a
mud,
battle.
mud, let's see if you've still got the magic luck roll.
I've not had magic luck ever since I've got like fucking 10 hit points.
You don't have
Go
to
for
be
it.
lucky to
Let's
just
see.
take
I
abs
want to
regularly.
see you get another 20. Go.
Yeet! Oh, I'm slightly below. I'm slightly below average.
Hey,
For a smell.
For a goblin.
Yeah, I'll say for a goblin.
For a goblin, I'd fucking tidy up, mate.
I'm cleaner than you. Get fucked.
But the reason he's got a 7 is because he smells like the village girls.
You might get, like, basically,
Yee.
just so good looking, it's like, I might get a disease, but it'd be worth it.
They don't call me the fishmonger for nothing, mate. Oh.
I'm I'm starting to think it's not that you don't want to talk to Mum. It's just if you get near, she's going to grab you and fucking dunk you in a basin and fucking do you on the scrubbing board.
Oh, good. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, to wash all the jizz stains and other horrible things from.
Oh god.
Well, fucking Rags is naturally going to have a good cleanliness snack because he just licks himself, doesn't he?
Absolutely. I'm a walking, talking, moving bath, and the ladies love it.
Oh yeah, I guess he also molts his fur as well, so that's probably quite helpful.
So Shebas are really clean.
They're
actually known
shall
for
we
being
all
picky about
roll
their-
cleanliness stat just for the sake of it?
No,
This is how the
I'm
Foot Clan
a
became
clean. I'm a clean doggo.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna pity Rags.
It's a
after last week.
it's a racial trait.
It's very rare for somebody to outdo me on bad rolls. But last week, Rags did it.
You roll a 1, just instantly shit yourself and roll it.
So is Aiden coming?
She should be.
Yeah, well, fucking.
Well, listen, what she does before a stream is her business. Sorry, was that too crude, folks? Fuck on.
No, well the internet's been down. I mean, God knows, you know.
Also, speaking of which, Rex, did you see this? Well, I said this earlier, and it's important. You need to look at that. If you didn't, if you saw it.
Oh my goodness,
Big floof.
that's a chunky dog.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Bill, are we going to move to town?
Yeah, let's go back to town.
When you all set off, I'll move you back over.
I'll pick up. I put Mum on my bicep again because my brother's a fucking deviant.
I can't fucking carry her.
No, not what I meant. Like, I was talking about the wording in my words. I know you ain't going to be able to carry her, you fucking... What does it say that this old elf woman is physically stronger than you?
That I am in fact, I have B intellect.
You're like Mr. Glass. You've got that bone disease. you just crack. You get fucking ligma and fucking sugma and fucking sigma.
Ligma and Sigma.
Sugma. The combination of ligma and sugma is sigma. The villain from Mega Man X.
It's not that you can't hit me, but if you do, I will just fucking die.
What do you want us to do? Just bunch up, Bill?
Oh yeah, what's
Do
the...
you need to do that? I can just put you straight across.
Cool.
The travel home is bizarre. Everything is completely quiet.
We don't see any more fires, do we? Look, the fires are...
Nope. All the fires are put out. So now I shall move you back to the town. This is noticeably more busy now.
I guess everyone's back from fighting the fire.
Yep. Oh, with the oxygen destruction spell put in place, there's no more fire to fight. Nor is there oxygen in multiple square miles of the forest.
Do we notice the mages hanging around? Are they still here? Have they returned to the
You've not
village?
seen them.
Okay.
I just love like fucking mum sitting on my shoulder and fucking she's still chain smoking when there's clearly no oxygen. Somehow, just sheer force of all women anger.
Before I have a Thok tap, and I say, before you do anything with that skull, I would like to show it to the mage that we saved from the fire earlier. See if he recognizes anything about it, or if he can tell us anything.
Bill, what happened to the mage? Has he arrived in the city?
You don't see him about.
He should be.
I gave him
hanging
to-
out in here.
I gave him to
Is there
Whiteface fella.
like a place with the wounded?
No, I gave him.
They may be kept upstairs. You're not sure.
Hold on, I brought him back to what's his name, the individual with different witchcraft, and he cured him or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
What's it called? Regave, like fucking. We can try that, but I don't think we're going to get any results. Because remember, those mages were sent in to deal with the fire.
You notice that carriage is still around.
Well, technically, I am more like inside, taking care of the wounded and the others, like our guys? How are they faring?
Fucking. Look, what do you call it when a cell splits into two different things?
Mitosis.
Mitosis.
Yeah, I was about to say Rags just committed mitosis.
I committed mitosis.
That's
So-
what it is when he sheds. He just takes one really strong side
Have you-
step.
have you
and
ever heard about
all the shed fur just forms
Like that, but with me.
great armor. But yeah, do what you want. You're the charisma boy.
I'm just gonna have a sit down.
Yeah, you okay?
No,
Why do you mean no?
because I want to die.
Why do you want to
Oh.
die?
Because I feel like it. That's pretty much it. Also, I'm covered in ashes and yeah, not in a
Take a
great day.
bath.
Come on, I'm not a fucking person who takes a bath.
I know you only rolled a 7, but you can take a bath.
Ashes disguise the smell, mate. It's the way it works.
It just disguises. The
It's-
acid-
it's-
I'd rather actually smell like a campfire than what I normally smell like. So it's
Honestly, like, you know, it's like deodorant. Deodorant like cleans you, doesn't it? Isn't it like it works?
Is a 7 bad enough that Rags is heightened things that he can't stand within 5 feet?
Oh no. It's 7's fine. It's like I'm used to it. It's just a matter of. I mean, it's fine. You're gonna walk by and people are like, "Hey, that guy's gone camping."
By the way, Mum, do you have any more healing stuff? Because I'm kind of like fucking an errant gust of wind away from dying.
That's my life.
Let's see about it. Okay. Let's see. She cracks her knuckles again, and kind of just fidgets her things about a bit, and with a kind of it's almost like she's doing old defibrillator paddles. Clear. Get back. $15 hit points.
Regulus, make yourself when you're not talking. Your woman's escaped again.
No, it's
Thank
the
you.
audi- it's the sample woman.
Listen, it was the best Christmas music I could find.
No, it's
No. It's straight up fucking what I can hear for Regulus.
Sorry, it's TV.
It's not even a real woman. It's a fake.
It's
television
Turkish.
Thanks, Mum.
Ugh. No problem, man.
As I stand here and wait for Regave to do his thing, I just rest my head against her leg.
Well,
Because I love my mama.
first off, I go to. What's his name? Epilepsy.
Just refer to him as Vaseline. It's easier than trying to pronounce
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
That's it. That was
Just
it,
it's
Vaseline.
easier than trying to pronounce Vaseline.
Vaseline. That's not a hard.
Vasilini?
I do.
We could call it, we could say Vaseline if you want.
Before Regave starts speaking to him, I do a hand gesture with my free hand and act out the motion of basically trying to explain to him. Do not forget, you never actually used detect evil on him the first time.
And
We
what hand motion, pray tell, would communicate that to me?
First, I stand stoically. I point my hand at my eyes while looking forward, and just motion forward that I'm looking forward. Something's coming from my eyes, and then I put 2 fingers up to my forehead and also imply devil horns. You know, and do an evil-looking face that you can somehow tell with your animal
You
instincts.
have a
from-
fucking
from your
skull all over your face and nobody can
I'll
see
assume
shit
my-
what you're doing.
I'll
Which is
assume
why I
my,
clarified with his animal instincts, he can tell the mage.
I will
emotion
assume with my 20 charisma and my sense motive that I can understand what you're
Yeah, with
here.
with your 20 charisma, you can work out there's probably not relevant information. So
I think that was pretty good for an off the
Hey,
cuff.
Aiden, welcome.
I think that was a pretty good for an off the cuff charades that I'm doing with one hand while holding an old woman.
I
shitty
would be
charades,
curious
got it.
how you make devil horns with one hand. You just put your pinky and your thumb on top of your forehead there, and just kind of, or you like rock and roll, or are you beautiful
Pretty
Joe
much.
fan?
It worked. You got it. Fucking detect evil. You fucking
Hey.
pooch.
Didn't you already do that last session?
He never did it to him. He never did it to him.
I
was
swear he
paying
did.
attention. I was paying attention. He didn't do it directly to him. We detected evil on something else, but we didn't detect evil on him. I made
No,
very...
I'm right here, right?
We're having this.
I doubt we're having this conversation.
No. He's not looking. He's not looking at me. He's looking directly at Ragavi because
He's
Ragavi walked
fucking-
up to him, and then I whistled and fucking did the hand signal, and think Mr. Burns at the baseball when he's trying to do all the signals.
Well, unfortunately, the image that's used for his face is always looking at me, no matter what angle I look at. When I blink for only a moment, does he go away? But then he's right there again, always staring.
Thank you for finally joining us, Aiden. And
Not my fault. I'd like to point out.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
Typical women. Fucking, it's not my fault.
I blame you. Women aren't as good at the internet as men.
Merc forgot
What?
to pay the bill, so that's why we didn't have internet.
Damn right, you forgot to pay me. Where's my fucking money?
It took me like a half a second.
Well, welcome back, Aiden, in any case.
Hello.
You know, it fits in because mostly Aiden was unconscious since Naka hit her with the anchor, so it just.
Yeah, I forgot she got the shit concussed out of her with a goddamn piece of marine equipment. Yeah, that'll put most people to fucking sleep.
Yeah, I pretty much just had a concussion.
So Aiden just wanders in, fucking leaking brain.
I like to think after she's on the car and just gets like healed back into consciousness.
So how about
Nice.
the results of that detect evil?
Vicinity is definitely not evil.
Okay, I am.
Well, that's definitely good. Anyway, I actually thank him for helping us out and say it was very, very good that you were here to give us a helping hand. I'm sure there's many here who appreciate it.
I'll try my best, son.
And
Anything else I can help with?
I said, yes, actually. There was an evil creature made out of fire and pyroclast and brimstone and all that nasty stuff, and we slew it, and this was left in the ash heap. Do you know if this skull has... Can you tell me anything about the skull? If there's anyone around here who could help us, or if you recognize anything about it?
Before you answer, Aiden, were you listening to the? Could you listen to the episode before it came here?
No, we didn't have any internet. I was sitting in the other
what do
room
you
playing
think?
Persona.
Okay, we'll yell louder next time.
No.
Yeah, you
So
did.
basically-
Go over here to. Yeah.
So basically, like fucking in the last episode, we fought this giant colossal ash golem thing at the heart of it.
Column. Sorry.
At the skull, at the very heart of it, being used as a heart, is a bunch of wolf skulls that have been fused together through some diabolical thing where a bunch of wolves
Wait,
died
how many-
horribly and burned together.
Are you sure they weren't dog skulls?
They were
Yeah.
wolf skulls.
That Chief, that we've made the
Yeah,
comparison.
that were fused in magical oven in some magical place, you know, some labyrinth underground where a bunch of cocksuckers try to fight some Alex Jones type. If you remember that.
Remember that time that Nuka
Yes.
threw a bunch of wolves into a furnace for no reason?
It paid off.
No, it didn't. Well, kind of. It paid off for me
And here
because
we
I got a
are.
pupper, but now I don't. But unfortunately, R.I.P. in peace, pupper.
Wag
Oh.
wand.
Also, just as a flashback to everybody in Pathfinder Private.
Oh my god.
Rags, you're completely out of the loop on this, but fucking.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's funny of its own. It's self-evidently hilarious. He doesn't know anything about it.
That's for everyone in the chat.
Basically, you know how I used to be a vampire? Well, and my first character was a vampire, and I had the ability, which was Children of the Night, and I could summon bats or fucking swarms of shit. And I could summon
Ritualist has the
wolves.
dog off picture.
Yeah. I summoned 8 wolves, and at one point, in order to deal with a magical furnace, by the way, that was the icon for all the wolves. those incredibly retarded wolves. Layman dressed up as one of the wolves. I transformed into one of the wolves, and all the wolves jumped into this magical furnace, and
It was a very retarded time.
it created the dog off instead of summoning a shog off, and the dog off is that thing in the top right hand corner of that comic.
The Lisa Frank abomination.
Very cute. I was about to, Lisa Frank is exactly the name I was about to say. I was like, what's the name of that fucking shit, Lisa Frank? Yes! Because she makes the pins and all the pencils too. And all the Lisa fucking Frank.
I would have been so happy as a kid if I could have had a dog off on my Trapper Keeper.
Lisa Frank. Stickers are the first thing that pop up. God damn, Lisa Frank is such a faggot.
No, it went from Anne Frank to Lisa Frank real fast. Anyway, enough about people.
Well, you did burn it, so.
Fucking unicorns and aliens and freaking puppies and kittens.
Trump.
Trump.
as you do. Anyway.
Yeah, Vaseline was responding.
Unicorn, rainbow, birthday cat, dolphin. Oh, the dolphins.
Let me just check
they have
one
fucking
thing for you.
dolphins.
He takes out a wide array of different divination equipment. He goes, not one of these. He passes over the dice. Not quite. Passes over some chicken bones. These will do. Takes out a deck of tarot cards. Gives him a shuffle. Deals out. Yeah, tarot cards specifically. And just doles the whole thing out. Looks at them, looks at the skull, picks the cards back up very carefully, deals out another set, gets very similar results. Does this 3 or 4 more times.
Bill, while he's doing this, can I go and quickly look to the books I have?
Yes, you may.
Yes, I pull up an old journal with the logo of a black snake on it.
Stop typing whoever that is, I will rape your dog.
And can I roll our knowledge arcana with plus 10 with that book to see if I can find it?
It wouldn't be as much as plus 10, it would be at least a plus 2 though.
Plus 2, okay. Let me just find my fucking shit because I have not opened things in so long time.
Whilst you're doing this, Vizilani is going through his own books, looking through different devices. He's throwing out runes, he's scattering chicken bones, he's doing everything under the sun pretty much. He's even gone so far as to take out some just regular field grasshoppers, and he's just kind of hammered them into a mush with a mortar and pestle.
Oot.
He then sprinkles the resultant
Mud,
powder
I am gonna hit you.
over the. He then sprinkles the resultant powdered grasshopper over the cards and deals them one last time. Hang on.
Aiden, while we're waiting for that, roll a d20. Don't ask why, just roll a d20.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus, why?
Fuck.
Fuck you, fuck you.
What? Okay, now you have to explain though.
That was your
I was told there'd be
cleanliness.
Christmas prezzies. Is that what this is? Is this something fun and good for me since I woke up from my concussion just now?
That was your cleanliness roll.
You're cleaner than a Naka.
Well, duh.
You're lucky my mum's here. Can finish the job I started.
Speaking of which, if we're back at the bar, can I go in and order a drink?
Yes, you may.
I will do that.
Finally conscious, time for a drink.
Exactly.
Try to kill some more brain cells.
To be fair, no hangover's ever gonna hurt her as badly as my ankle did.
To soothe the pain. I've got the splitting headache.
Well, evening, hun. How can I help?
Give me whatever you have that's strongest and cheapest.
Coming right up. He gets out something that is served in a crucible.
Is this the same guy that Mega was playing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rough night.
You could say that. Splitting headache. Literally, my head was almost split open by an anchor.
Didn't
For,
know we had a docs. He very carefully measures out the drink, waves a match over the top of it. There's a kind of a high-pitched, squeaky pop, and then the
Ooh.
entire drink changes color.
Ooh, woo, what's this? Some molecular mixology type shit.
Is that to remove the ethanol from the mix?
No, that's to remove the hydrogen.
At this point, he sticks a funnel in the gaping wound in your head and just pours it in.
Oh, yeah, that does it.
If you were to do that, it would result in an explosion that would kill everyone in this bar. Do you know how thermobarics work? Nothing pleasant. As soon as he burns off the hydrogen, he dusts it with a layer of something powdery. You're not sure what it is, and it seems to settle and be somewhat more stable. A straw is very carefully placed in it.
All right, awesome. Sounds great. I don't even know. Am I still probably injured? I'm guessing. I don't know what my HP is anymore. I have it on my sheet at 12, but out of 16.
She got some healing.
And I didn't even level up properly because I missed that week. Fuck. Well, I was in a coma, you know.
I'm not ever going to be back to full strength.
Okay.
Well, you could ask one of the casters around for a heal.
Does this powerful drink assist me in regaining my senses a little bit?
The first sip, you don't feel anything at all. The second sip, you know when two binary compounds mix, and then suddenly the room is filled with fire?
Oof.
It's your digestive tract currently.
Great.
But the feeling of burning kind of bubbles up from inside your guts and spreads throughout your body, eventually coming to reside inside your skull. And that will account for the difference in XP between you and the rest of the party for your absence.
Did you level up to 3?
No, I didn't. That's because I wasn't here the week everyone did that. However, I'll
told you several times.
I know, but I've been so busy. And well, okay, you guys, I don't know what else is going on. Sounds like there's some.
Why are you transplaining to her?
Yeah, exactly. It's not very nice. But there's a sounds like you guys are trying to do some kind of tarot reading, premonition reading shit. I'll sit over here and drink and think about my actions for a minute.
The forest was entirely in fire, and there was a fucking how tall and was this fucking giant ash thing built that we fought?
Colossal.
That's how bad everything was while you were sleeping on the job.
Well, yeah. Naka, why might that have been?
Because you fucking deserved it, that's why. Sorry, Mum.
I was literally just standing there, you fucking
She is
asshole.
glaring at you because she just heard you swear.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
So this is a bad time.
I'm going to roll Intimidate. Guess what, Naka? It's going badly for you.
I don't even need to fucking do that. Hangs there.
Get the soap, wash his filthy mouth.
Yes, and his body apparently too. You're dirtier than a monkey. Come on.
I rolled a 10. You're above average cleanliness, so that means you take care of your appearance. I'm just naturally nice. Mud rolled a 7.
She's the cleanest monkey in the jungle.
Okay, fuck it. Let's see what my cleanliness is after the forest fire and everything. You're really bad.
You're like the danger bang.
Nero is just in blackface all the time.
Come on, Rags, join the fun. Let's see. Please roll 1d10.
I'm waiting. Roll. No. I'm very cleanly in one roll.
Well, who's dirtier, a monkey or a dog? We have to. I mean, I think this does need to be answered.
Well, I mean, there's a very simple.
Clean. Sheeps are very clean.
Roll the dice.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Don't make him do it. Besides, fucking, he can't. Well, to be
peer
fair,
pressure. Peer pressure.
Because he's covered in soot. You know. At the end of the day, no, Mum, is there anything you can cast to fix this muscle pain that's been afflicting me for like what, 2-3 months now? So that I can actually have like my one stat back to normal.
Let's see what I can do, Han.
Thanks, Mum. I'm sorry for swearing.
Don't worry, you will be in about 5 minutes.
I placed Mum down on the ground beforehand.
Okay, let's see. Restoration is not on that list. Let's see.
I should also point out that I'm still wearing the fucking saber-tooth skin as a bra. After which was underground for like 10,000 years. No wonder I have cleanliness of 5.
Nothing says cleanliness like airborne strains of Black Death. Yeah. Looks like you tore all through those muscles, Han. There's not much I can do with my magic.
Slash me burns holes through the walls towards the general direction of a certain wound on a certain chimp's head.
Ask Vigilani. This is more his kind of thing.
By the way, how are me and Wesley doing? I have a roll of 27. 2 for plus book, 8 is for my knowledge arcana, and 17 on the roll.
Now, I've seen some mighty strange stuff in my time, but I've never seen something quite like this.
I think I find the page on the book and just like, is this shit? This is autistic. Can you read Yiddish? I think this is Yiddish.
We can all agree it was done by a very handsome individual, though.
Probably not.
Shut up!
It has the picture of a teddy bear and a chicken summoning this thing.
Whatever caused this thing, it's a place of great corruption. And let's put it this way, no animal lover would have done these kinds of things to something like this. Especially not so many. Well, it's not some heavy-duty profane stuff, but it's pretty bad.
In the distance, you hear the faint laughter. You just hear laughs and KK. Laughs and notorious KKK.
Laughs and dog rapist.
The moon laughs down. Now, I'm not really sure what this thing was meant to be. Looks like some kind of weird amalgamation of skulls. Like it's trying to put together some kind of makeshift bony heart. Nothing right about this thing. No, it's not to say that I don't know people who would want it, but I'm not sure I want to give it to them, you know?
I don't exactly know what you mean.
A lot of people want a lot of things to satisfy their curiosity. A lot of people got too much curiosity than is healthy. You gotta kind of corral them in. Now, in any case, I reckon the easiest and safest way to deal with this thing would be to grind it up to dust. Use as bone meal. It's been around some pretty powerful elementals of flame, and even a little bit of undeath. There'd be plenty of people who would use it just to exorcise ghosts and such.
What do you mean? What do you mean the safest way to dispose of it? Is there something that somebody could still do with this?
Well, let's put it this way, son. You found this at the heart of a giant figure, made of flames and ash. You don't see many Wicker Men these days.
Are they saying can it be reanimated into something by the right person?
This ain't a material component of the spell that makes those things, son. This is a focus. It's what controls them. A lot of work goes into these things, and they're very durable.
What would you use it for?
Like I said, grind it up. Plenty of people need that kind of heavy-duty bone meal for dealing with haunts and such.
That sounds like a good way to make something good out of something that was terrible.
Precisely.
Will you give us money for it?
That depends if I can find someone who'll buy it. But it should be worth a few coins.
Well, I fixed my mum's garden.
I'm not sure that would be the best use of this stuff, but if that's what you desire, I can certainly lend you a mortar and pestle.
What would the best use for it be exactly?
Plenty of people would use this stuff, as mentioned. Use exorcisms. Plenty of priests use this stuff.
All right, then. Bone meal it shall become, I say.
Tell you what. Solstice is tomorrow. And it's the height of the season. Day of great auspice for most of you folk and my folk too. I grind it up on midnight tonight. It'll be a little bit more potent. For the good reasons, not the bad. I'll sort it out tonight. You head on inside. How's it take a weight off your feet? I'll deal with your friend here. Seems to be a bit banged up.
Well, before he goes any further, as he's saying that, can I sense motive when he? Can I sense motive?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
All right. I say all right, and any help you can give my companions would be very much appreciated. We fought very valiantly, and it took quite a bit out of us.
Don't worry, I'll fix your friend up.
Basically,
run
after this, I just want to talk to them about the other stuff we have collected because we have quite a lot of bullshit
You
from
bet.
the.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling to calculate my new health real quick. It should be a D8, so just let you know.
Also, before I go, thank you, Vaseline, for helping me with my muscle troubles. But first, Mum, you want me to order you anything before I sit down to get my muscles fixed?
Ooh, woo.
Lucky you.
Ask him if my mum wants me to order a fucking drink before I sit down, Christ.
You've been around your mother long enough, Doc. You know she wants you to get her a drink.
What's Mum's favourite?
Gin and tonic.
I go in.
A woman of taste and distinction.
And
Sad it wasn't
I
passed
pop-
down through the genes.
I go out my way to not bump into Aiden because Mum's here and Mum gets saved, so I'm in a good mood. And I go, what's the name of the guy behind the bar again? It's been months.
Good question. That is. What a mix with the NPCs. Clarence.
Clarence. Clarence, can you put do my mum's usual, please?
Sure thing, Doc. I'll get everything sorted out for you.
Thanks very much. And I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna park myself down on the floor next to it with my back turned to Vaseline.
Basically, I want to also order Vaseline a drink and talk more about him, about the journal I found. You can tell me that now or after the game. So
Yeah.
I'll deal with that in private after the game, I believe. And
yeah. So just saying what I'm planning to do.
You know, Ragavi, now that my mum's safe, a very pressing issue comes to me. While I'm getting my muscles fixed and whatnot, why don't you go over there with who you can get and go check on the cart and see if our valuables and shit are secure and safe, because otherwise we did all this shit today for nothing.
Are you saying that?
Yeah, I did that.
So,
I have been keeping eye on the car.
I think that doing justice is its own reward, don't you?
Yeah,
Also getting money.
but an ogre's got to eat.
Oh, don't worry, we'll take care of that. But yeah, me and someone, I'll go and someone come with me to check the cart.
What's it called? Nira just said that she's been watching it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have been in the town for this reason, among other things, to watch on our people and do the magic and watch the cut.
Good.
I just didn't give a fuck when I thought my mum was in danger. So
No, that's a good.
completely slipped my mind.
That's a good thing to bring up.
Oh, Vaseline, it was fucking terrible. I get picked up by a noose that looked like a shadow. I've never seen anything like it in Fox life. And then the goddamn chimp in there jumped
You
on me.
refer to yourself in the third person.
I do that sometimes. I'm
It's
proud
weird because
ogre.
you swap tenses in the same sentence. It's just odd.
Are you a grammar paladin as well?
Yeah.
I've only recently just started calling you by your actual name and not Ragu.
By the way, Thok, all your damage to your stats is gone.
Don't fuck. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you know what? You know what, Regave, I'll let that slide. You know, again, you did right by my mum.
It's very charitable of you.
I put my big ogre hand out enough towards Vaseline and I go, thank you very much.
Pleasure's all mine. Takes your hand, shakes it.
Good stuff.
I guess I'll arrange with him to meet back here at midnight if this is a good place for it.
So there's a bit of crackle on mine. Can you say that again, please?
I'll say I'll arrange with him where he wants to meet at midnight.
Now I'll need to go out and how back to do this. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done. Shouldn't take me more than 5 minutes.
Alrighty. Well. Oh, I asked him, do we owe we owe him anything for all of his help?
That's not how we do things in my profession, boy.
All right. Well.
We don't take payments for these things.
All
It's
right.
bad-
Well,
it's bad
I
karma.
let him.
I whispered to Rex, you can offer him a favor back when time calls.
That's what I was about to do. Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. He hasn't moved for that spot. Do you think if we hadn't stopped that big giant asshole, fucking, that he'd still be he'd still be sitting there?
Who knows? But I do tell him that if he ever does need a helping hand, let us know. Find us in town. We'll see what we can do.
I get a pint of ale, and I call it Mud as well, and I'm gonna get myself a pint of ale. Mud, do you want anything?
Just whatever. I don't mind.
Alright, well, can I get 2 pints of ale?
You're probably a half
Zombies?
pint, to be honest.
Alright, well, I put a little fucking. Oh, you know what? A pint of ale and a shandy.
Oh, that's okay. Don't be a bitch. Like, let's be real.
I'm fucking trying to buy you a drink, and you're being a.
I'm just saying a half pint. You probably
We'll
save a
have
bit of money.
wash. Jesus Christ!
Don't need to
There you go,
wash.
Alright, fine. Can I get a pint of ale and a half pint of ale as well, please?
Come right up, son. Let's see. Okay.
In fact, sorry, Gavin, you fucking helped me save my mum. My treat. What do you want?
It's very kind of you, but I would suggest that since we. Well, all right, I got you.
Okay, rough guide on the drinks. Copper piece for the cheap stuff, silver piece for the strong stuff.
I say, I actually hold up my hand. I look to the barkeep and I say, it's very likely that the rest of all of us in this party probably saved the entire town fighting off this beast shambling towards it. I don't think it would be an unreasonable thing to ask that a round should be on us.
That'd be a charity case.
Yeah, that sounds
I was about to say that is the most unpaladin thing I've ever heard.
hey,
No, I don't think that's so. I think that's a reasonable thing.
when's happy hour start?
No, justice works both ways. I think it's a just thing for them.
You should be paid
Alright,
for
no,
justice.
you know what? I get it. I get it. It's because he's a dog, and it's because he's a dog, and he's been a good boy, so therefore he thinks he gets treats.
He gets
He's
good
begging
point
at
points.
the table.
You know what?
Look, as I said on Sargon Stream, there's more to morality than letting people take advantage of you.
Nobody listens to Sargon stream it. Shit.
Well, I'm saying it on this one.
In any case, I take a gold coin out and I fucking slip it to Clarence anyway because fucking I did it and I go, everything's on me, even for the chimp.
Oh, thank you. Wow, you're actually being
Yeah.
a decent person for
Hey,
once.
I never
look at the
said you
private.
could speak.
Look at it in the private.
That's
This
pretty
thing,
good.
anyone paying more than like a gold piece for a single transaction, it kicks off happy hour.
That's a big
Yeah.
brain for a monkey.
Basically, with that gold piece, everything else is essentially on that, covered by that gold piece for the hour.
Well, my mum was in danger.
Speaking of
Mum
money-
get saved. In any case, I hand Regavi, what are you having to drink?
Oh, give me something stiff. Something stiff but not too dark.
Hmm.
Give him that. Do you want it in a mug or a bowl?
Stiff and not too dark. It fucking reminds me of a fucking Saturday night at my place.
Do you want it in a mug or do you want it in a bowl?
A mug will do just fine.
Okay. Sorry, was that racist?
Not at all.
You're
No.
consistently racist.
Just put it in a dish.
Fucking watch it, monkey.
The
Sorry,
bowl can
mum.
probably hold more, but
Nah, she doesn't care about racism. She just cares about
gotta keep up
swearing.
appearances.
No, well,
She
she
dropped
cares
an
if I swear.
F-bomb.
I'm going to
Yeah,
say
but-
the fuck word.
In any case, I hand Regavi his fucking his drink. I hand fucking Mud his drink. I pick up Mum's gin and tonic, and my own pint of ale, and I go outside and I sit down and I put it over the and I go.
Thank you, dear.
I'm glad you're okay, Mum.
Thank you, and don't worry, I can take care of myself still.
You don't worry.
See, I knew you and your brother would be safe. You two always stick together.
In between drinks, I sit there just flexing and letting my muscles ripple now that they're finally back to a decent condition. Oh, God. Vaseline, I put a gold in the fucking on the table. Fucking help yourself to whatever you want, my man.
He holds up a beer that he wasn't drinking earlier, and you've never seen him go to the bar.
Hey. Can I give him a giant ogre thumbs up.
Big
Today's a
sip.
good day.
All the other folk are swanning about. Even like Half John is in reasonably good spirits, considering he's mildly concussed.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be drinking all that vodka in the state he's in.
How are our companions, especially the boss?
The boss man?
Technically.
He was very pale earlier, but it appears that Vasilini has been working his mojo on him, since he seems to be in much better health than previously.
Beat it back.
Oh shit! I forgot to have my old what do you call
I
it?
really need to reorganize the fucking character listings. There's so many NPCs. Okay, yeah, Rost is in better health now. He's not perfect, but he's better off than he was. Gert has still got his bullshit hurdy-gurdy, which is bolted together from like 3 other hurdy-gurdies.
Have they been updated of what actually happened in the fucking forest?
Oh no,
No,
no one in town really knows what's going on beyond they were called out. Most of the folk in the village were called out into the surrounding areas. These guys have been in here the entire night, dealing with the people who were wounded.
Okay, what about John? He was there when the fire started, when he used the magical shovel. Has he said anything? Or has he been wisdomly quiet?
He has been... Half-John is not a very talkative person at the best of times.
Yeah, and I think the main digger, he's also... Well, he was unconscious for most of the time.
Yeah, Ross was out like a light. He doesn't remember a thing.
So, have you been visited by the sheriff or anybody else from the authorities, or have I seen the mages because I was in town?
Sorry, who's this? Is this towards me as a DM or is it towards us?
Yeah, as you as a DM, what was happening in town?
You've not seen any of the mages return. You notice the carriage is still up the road, parked. All the horses are currently in stable, being fed.
It's their carriages.
Yes.
Have you seen the guy who summons chickens? The evil aura guy.
Nope, you've not seen him about.
Yeah. So I'm basically going to step up to talk small. What's her name again? 1 second. Eileen. I'm going to say hello. Doing all right.
Hey, yeah, I'm doing just fine. Don't worry about me.
Come on,
Yourself?
Aileen.
Yeah. So have the boys give you the update on what has happened in the forest?
Wait. So
We're not all-
Nira's an elf as well. She's like a dark elf. Or is she a drow or some shit? What is she?
Dusk elf.
Dusk elf. Oh, I don't know. You fuckers look the same to me. Let's go. But does the aging work the same as with mum?
Yeah.
What's it called? So how old is Nira?
127.
Oh, and how old is mum?
Are you asking this question in character?
You said it before. I'm not asking character.
That was not an accurate figure. You do not know her age.
In that case, I'm just going to assume mum's a lot older. Yeah. My dad must be fucking like some. How long do ogres live?
Like, average, like 30 years.
You're not gonna live long, boy.
Yeah, well, because I'd imagine my mum would have met my fucking dad when she was like young and pretty, but if he's only like fucking 30 and I'm like, what?
She's beautiful just the way she is.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of
She's
the logistics of this shit.
beautiful.
You just call your mom ugly?
So basically,
You call your mom
Okay.
old and ugly? Wow.
Jesus, hold on,
Christ, no
my,
wonder she
my
loves
mum,
mud more.
my mother is fucking beautiful.
That's better.
You've seen what happens to the chimp. Don't you fucking get in my bad side, Ragu.
What did I do?
You insinuated that I called my mother ugly.
You literally did.
I did not call
Yeah,
her.
so basically, what I want to do is technically just going to start a small talk and call people over, from our group. But under the disguise of just, chatting, we are going to discuss what are we going to do with the loot and what's our cover story going to be when the authorities come
Yeah, I can
and they
read
see
right
us
to
with
that,
all these gems and a giant rock and a saber-tooth skin and a mummified corpse from the bog and
Well,
yeah,
you
we
throw a
have
bunch
a
of...
lot. Yeah, we have a lot of shit.
Do you have a list that you can put in written form for everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, somebody always keeps the list of all the shit we collect.
There's an entire chat devoted to it on this Discord.
Yes,
Ritualist
it's a good
usually
list,
keeps a list of what shit we've got, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just because Ritualist is the smartest motherfucker, yo.
I literally grab the shit I need and then I don't care. That's basically my...
Because I keep track of my inventory, but the other stuff that's kind of in the general pile.
The group.
Well,
The
hmm,
group
the
loot.
corpse
in any case,
might have
we
a hard
fucking-
time
We fucking tell people what happened. We went out, we were doing our shit, we found a bunch of crap, we collected it, because it was there, and it had been there for a long time, and we took it. We didn't start no fires.
Where
It was
where is this
burning
list?
since the vampire lord get fucking cut.
Vampire Lord?
No, with the fucking the ghoul. I don't know, some fucking faggot.
Oh, to think of it, he was made of biggest skeletons as
Yeah.
well.
Here's the list of the things we have. Basically, you can see it in the
Oh,
private.
yeah. No.
So
Bounty Hunter.
the necklace of magic, does it have any properties associated with it that affect our characters?
Oh, did we not
It's-
open... Hold on, did we not open the journal?
It's locked.
Yeah, but didn't you give it to me and I unlocked it?
Yeah, it's the journal. Sorry, I didn't change the text. It's the journal.
Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list in order. All right. So what are we gonna do about the mummy? Does it have any historical?
The mummy is very evil. It's basically used by necromancers. So basically, the guy we fought first, it's used for powerful magic. I think it's either best to see with the mages or the priest how best to sell it to people who can get rid of it. Just
or try to sell it on the
I
black
fire to
market
get
to
rid
some
of it.
necromancers.
I've got an idea. I take a big swig of my ale. Vaseline, you're wearing fucking skull makeup. Do you want-
Baseline.
Sorry, mum. Sorry, mum. It's been a very emotional day. I apologise. What's it called? But
Knock again, a shaking condition.
oh god. Baseline. You want to buy an ancient mummy? It sounds like that's kind of up your alley.
Let me get my purse.
Dab.
To want to clarify, it's a
Straight
mummified
to the
corpse.
All
I
mummies are
think I hit a
mummified
very good
corpses.
AC on this thing.
What kind
That's
of a
your
mummy
mother.
isn't a mummified corpse?
Look, I'm not. You're clearly a little bit morally ambiguous, mate. I like.
Bro, she's giving me fucking evils, and he just said that. Roll.
You're the one. He's. No. Hold on.
His shadow
Hold
is
on.
burned into the ground at this point.
Hold on.
No. You said all mummies are mummified corpses. That's what a mummy is.
You're missing. You're missing.
He was making a joke about his own mother. He was making a joke about me.
Actually, no. I was making.
Prostituting his own mother.
Well, I wasn't saying prostitute. Maybe you wanted to, just court her. Maybe. Look. He says weird stuff. I'm just trying to check.
Dig yourself deeper. I also want to point out you're directly between me and Mum, and I can't imagine either of us is happy with you right now.
Okay, can we continue through the list?
I don't even see how that could be insinuated as insulting.
Mummified
Yeah.
corpse. Right?
That's
So
what a mummy is.
Yeah, but what else is mummy? Think about it.
Yeah, an ancient mummy. He was talking about our mum.
Old
No, I'm talking
mum.
about the ancient mummified corpse in our possession.
Don't worry.
Yes.
We're going around in fucking circles, mate.
Bill, can I use something to persuade them to go back to the fucking... It's not the shopping list, it's the selling list.
Okay, see this necklace? Alright, see the
It's got a
necklace.
stick.
Alright, see the necklace of magic? Do we know what it does? Because it
Yeah,
gives
What happens going down the list
Yes,
in
we
order?
know what it does when you're not selling it.
Okay. Note from the bounty hunter.
Most of us
Okay.
know it, except Aiden, who we lied to and succeeded on lie checks.
Good.
Oof.
Mummy, coin purse, Vaseline.
Right.
Yeah?
Keep your fucking.
Basically,
Vaseline away from me.
is Vaseline interested in this thing?
He immediately went for his purse.
Did you just call my mum a fucking thing?
What?
Mira, you've done right by my family all my life, but I will fucking.
I didn't say Rex said thing.
Alright, no, but okay. Alright, the joke's
Okay.
People ain't keeping up.
Vaseline
Joke
is
done.
interested in the mummy.
No, it's just because you said, is Vaseline interested in this ancient thing? And I was like,
Sorry. Go on.
I was talking about the corpse.
Yeah.
don't talk about my mum that way, you.
Is she alive? Is she alive?
Oh.
I am, which is more than can be said for some of you in a few minutes if you keep on with this shit.
It's comedic
She
genius.
takes a deep fucking drag of a pipe and then a deeper drag of a gin and tonic.
Did everybody just get hit with intimidate?
Not me. You guys are the one making fun of her.
It's your mom.
Yeah, I don't know why you insinuate that about your mother.
Intimidate of 36 AoE through fear of resistance.
Everybody just pipes down and just look at the
Okay.
Vaseline
Okay.
and say, so Vaseline, price?
The topic is officially changed. In any
Okay.
case,
I'm getting my money.
Okay, cool.
I go get the mummy from the wagon. I don't know what it is, but in any case, I go over to his table, put it down.
Be gentle.
How about
I'm
we
actually-
do these
I'm
kinds
actually
of
immune to
deals
fear,
elsewhere?
so-
So I would hate to give the people inside a fright when
Yeah,
you deal with a
why didn't-
corpse on a
Yes.
table.
Yeah, probably don't
and-
drag a corpse out into the bar.
I just gave them a gold coin, and the thing is so ancient, it doesn't really. It looks. Okay.
No, it was in a fucking
It's
block.
clearly
It was in
it's a
fucking
mummy. It's a
block. Do not-
corpse.
It's wrapped up. Wait,
Take
sorry.
him
Sorry,
to
wait,
it.
It's wrapped up in the shape of a body.
How many
Okay,
carpets did you take with
listen.
you? Because
Listen.
currently the one it was in originally is being
Oh,
worn by one of
fuck
the
off!
party.
No, nobody's gonna say shit to me.
Yeah.
Alright,
No.
Listen,
Yeah, they'll say shit to the guards.
All right, fine. Fucking Vaseline, come with me. We'll go over and look at it in the shop.
Jesus.
You never show your stolen shit in public, mate. Come on.
Shut up! It's not stolen. We found it.
From someone else's. Yeah.
That's a very thin line, you know.
In any case, anybody that's good at sense motive and appraising what
I
they
am going.
fuck
I am going
over
to
here.
say. I am going to say thing to you. First, they're not going to say thing to you. They're going to say thing to the sheriff. Then the sheriff is going to come with a lot of people. Can we just gently take Vaseline to the cart so he can see?
He's at the car. Get the fuck over here.
I'm going with them because I
That's a mummy, alright.
Vaseline, what use do you have for a mummy?
The nigga's wearing skull makeup.
He turns and looks.
You're
at you
wearing a
somewhat
skull.
incredulously.
You're wearing an actual skull.
So
That's
what
fair
you're saying is,
point.
what is it with us people and skulls?
Dude, there's some voodoo Jew man.
You are wearing a skull.
Because of my dad left it to me.
Maybe his dad left him that skull face paint.
It's tradition amongst ogres.
Maybe that's a Cajun tradition.
Sell the corpse.
Yes, please.
No,
Can
I'm
you
not
ju-
just
can
gonna.
you just-
It depends. If this thing is evil, I'm not just gonna give it away to somebody.
Alright, who fucking ran the initial checks? How much is it worth? And it's not evil. If it was
Yeah.
evil, you should have detected on it, you fucking...
It is evil.
Yes, it
It's
was
super
You said it
evil.
a second ago. It's super evil.
It's super evil, and it was and I did a good appraise check on that thing, so we know the price on that and the fucking bronze sword. But on the tiger skin, we don't have a good check.
We'll get to the tiger. We'll get to the tiger.
You detected him.
Bronze
You
sword
detected him.
later.
He ain't evil. He's gonna get rid of it in a proper way. but
He
just
might not be evil, but the mummy thing is super evil. And
Yeah, but-
I can't allow that to just be given away. I need more information.
It's not being given; it's being
We're
sold
selling it.
to proper
So
authorities.
exchanged for currency, fine. I can't sell it. I can't let it out of our possession
Let the
irresponsibly.
fucking dogs out.
Fucking
Okay, then
paladins.
sense motive on
Okay, so here's the
Vaseline.
thing.
I'll do it too.
Oh, Rex isn't acting like a paladin. And then when I finally do, everyone's like, no, the man.
That's because we want money, dude.
I know.
All right, sense motive
Nobody
on what he wants
likes
to do with it.
paladins, you dick. Shut
Oops,
your
No one
mouth.
likes
I
people
have
who
no
wear
clue what he wants
skulls.
to do with it.
I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces for
What
it.
is it with you
That's
people?
1,000 gold, mate. Take the money and go.
Gold for 100 platinum pieces.
Done.
Hold up.
Done.
Done.
Take the
No,
sack.
no.
Done.
No,
sounds
I
like a good
asked
deal to
him.
me.
I
He
asked him.
jingles the coin.
I asked him
Done.
why is a preserved corpse like this worth so much money?
Because it's
Yeah,
gold.
can I
I
can
take it to the
a-
university and they cut it open, see what his diet used to be.
That
I
seems
think
like a
can
whole
Find out
lot of
things about
money.
the past.
I say that sounds like a
Can I take
whole
Rex on the
lot of
side and
money.
use
just to
knowledge of
find out.
Kana to explain to him how university works and what's peer
No,
review?
I understand
what's
the
peer-
point.
peer
No, no,
review
no,
on section.
ba, 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 ba.
One at a time.
I understand the reason, but 1,000 gold for that is insane.
The dude is clearly way stronger and higher level than us. That's nothing to him.
I
Okay,
sense
take
motive.
this- take
I
this
sense
into
motive on the
consideration.
guy.
Yeah, I take Rex. Just say take this into consideration.
The fucking
think-
forest was on fire. There was a giant fucking
Every-
walking
you're
flames
going-
of
No,
Auschwitz.
no, not that. A very evil house was after this thing. They are probably still after it. Do you want us to safeguard this thing, or do you want him and the university to safeguard it?
And again, by the way, I turn to Rags when I say this. When we were out there fighting, and we nearly died fighting that giant fucking monstrosity and everything was burnt to the ground, he did more than anybody while sitting on his ass at this tavern. This is how much more
That's enough
skilled
power,
this
not
man is
intention.
than us.
Nero makes a lot more sense than you.
I'm also deadly afraid of fire.
No, I am.
And also, a third reason.
No, he
I
makes.
point at Jingji. Do you want Monkey to sell this thing on the black market?
I am complimenting Nira's point. I am adding my point
not
onto
actually.
I mean,
Nira's point.
we can. I probably might have some connections we can try to hook up with. And
Ape, go eat
So
a
we can sell
banana and
I
fuck off.
Yeah.
either way, I do sense motive on Skullman, on Vaseline.
Okay.
So let me do that. Same as before.
Same as before.
Yep.
It's
As far as you can-
20,000 years old.
As far as you can tell,
I
he's
just
telling you
thought
100% the truth.
I just look at Rags and say, Rags, please. This man is decent. I really needed the money for my family. Can we do this one thing? And I owe you a favor.
Mum wants a new bungalow.
All right, I'll nod my
Nothing
head and
wrong
I'll
with
say,
our old place.
and I'll say, all right, you've been trustworthy so far, and you've helped us a great deal. Just promise me that something that could potentially do terrible things doesn't fall into terrible hands. I'm sure you understand the importance of that.
I do indeed, sir. He holds out his hand.
All right, I'll take the money, and then we'll deal with that
we'll split
later.
it.
Yeah,
evenly.
absolutely.
If I could throw my anchor at you without a complete synaptic shutdown, I would.
Why?
Because money.
Because
That
money.
is,
We have the money.
Quite happily.
We have the money.
It's 1,000 gold pieces.
That's a lot of money.
He smiles broadly as he shakes your hand.
Excellent. So, do we have
Can
any
you
other...
roll a priest to see have we been tricked? Just for the fuck of it.
Roll praise.
Go.
Does anybody have a praise?
Yeah, I have a praise.
I know.
18.
You haven't been tricked, unless this was particularly auspicious corpse. And what you do also notice is that his teeth are all fronted with gold. White gold.
Okay, to be fair, most of the people I see with false teeth that are golden around here are not very rich. But fair enough.
Wait, so basically, like, the other thing as well, what about that fucking pelt you're wearing there? Surely we could fucking... I don't know, like, fucking... See the thing wrapped around his
tiger skin is currently my bra, so does it have any special properties beside being, like, expensive?
It appears to have a magical aura of some kind.
Yeah,
Which item is this?
Can I detect the magical aura of the...
Okay, I double check one thing.
Which item is this we're talking about?
My bra. from saber-tooth skin.
I have the saber-tooth skin.
No, I have it. It was used as bra when I had the holding damage.
Wait, when was this? Because that's the third... That's the...
No, do you not remember? You took it off to protect Nira's dignity.
Oh. When am I getting that back?
For fucking... You know what? A hand Nira a burlap sack.
I can just
that's
go
not
upstairs.
necessary, but I'm
I
just
can
like...
go upstairs and pick up my spare clothes in a few minutes.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Wash
It's just
first.
it's just the wonder. The question: is it magical or is it just ancient?
It is both.
Really?
Hey, I'm looking up the stats. Unfortunately, the PFSRD has chosen this precise moment to shit itself inside out. I'm going to have to look up the archive of Nephis.
So the saber-tooth skin is magical.
Yeah, you can take it. Put it on your list. I'll just have a change of clothes a bit later.
You know,
I got you. I've got
somebody,
it. So.
Somebody should have praised the mummy corpse and see how much is it worth.
It's about the same as I suspect. So he gave us a fair deal.
To a specialist, if you had the right connections, you could get a little bit more money out of it, but he's offered you a fair price.
Alright, that's fine with me. You in the market for anything else, or is it just old, ancient, dead stuff that you like?
Oh, I'll sell and buy a little bit of everything.
Well, let's see. What do we
Well,
got
I have
here?
a very special bag here. You know how we have a bag of onyx? There is the regular onyx, and then we have that onyx card that is swimming into a heart of maggots. You remember that thing, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Can I just explain to him what had happened and how removing it stops the maggots, and if you remove it, it burns? Does he know anything about this evil bullshit?
Do not mention fire.
I don't mention fire.
In any case, fucking, you know
In
what?
any case, we found that in the church, not in the fire.
Alright, well, fucking, I'm gonna leave it to you. Ragu can do it extra heavy lifting. You're already at the fucking cart. I'm getting my mum another gin and tonic, and I'm getting another fucking jug of ale.
You haven't actually explained what I've done wrong this entire time?
The pelt, there's...
If I had a
old
hose, I
magic.
would soak you.
You literally haven't
Please be
explained
quiet.
what I've done.
Bit
that's
of it,
wrong.
it's a bit before my time, I'm afraid. As for the onyx, that stuff is a necromancer's lifeblood. I don't touch the stuff on principle. That kind of necromancy invites bad karma. You understand?
Yeah, how best we get rid of it? We found it while we were running away, and we thought it was best thing not to leave it just sitting around.
He can leave it. Take my advice. one caster to another. Sparks between two tips. Hide it. Don't let anyone know you have it. I won't touch the stuff. Because I don't trust myself with the stuff. So, just take it, hide it, lock it in a box. Never let it touch the soil.
Is there maybe some way to purify it?
Any suggestion on the material, like the lead box, wooden box?
Lead if you can find it.
Give
Always
it to me,
cool.
I'll sell it to Clara.
I look at Oak and I say, this is some kind of evil bullshit we don't want spread around.
Yeah, but it might be valuable.
I back up Nira on this.
We already have plenty of onyx that is not cursed, from what I remember last time.
Yeah, he's referring to
50
all
gold
of the
worth.
black onyx is pretty bad.
You know what?
The heart made of onyx is really bad.
Well, I pressed Vaseline a little bit.
Here's the thing: the onyx, not the big one, is 250 gold. The heart onyx is, well, it's not appraised. It's impossible to appraise it.
I grab the chimp. I tell the chimp,
Yeah.
if you get the chance, sell that shit on the fly. Steal it from the box and sell it on the fly.
Will
If you
do.
can. And give me and my brother a cut. But fucking, if you get caught, we will deny everything. And if you say otherwise, we will fucking wreck you. How does that sound? Sound like a deal?
As to be expected.
Can I roll perception?
I love that all this is happening to like the cheeriest fucking Christmas music I could find.
If you do anything, we will find you.
All this like, I will break your kneecaps if you breathe a word of this to anyone, you fucking snitch.
If you fucking fail this, you're going on my naughty list.
Bill, can you roll perception to sense motive on them?
You're nowhere near us. You're in the middle of a conversation.
You'd
with
have to
somebody else.
perceive it.
Yeah,
You'd have to
I
perceive it.
I can see glint in your eyes, even behind the fucking skull. So basically, can I roll even with penalty?
Bill, can they actually do that from this far away? Literally, we are whispering from fucking how far away?
You can send secret messages from, I believe, 30 feet or more.
Fucking the closest is near at 50 feet.
Can I roll with penalty?
It's just more difficult.
Okay, so
I'll just roll my normal perception bonus, so you.
But are we doing this stealthily? We didn't actually roll like stealth or anything before.
You can roll stealth, of course.
well, I clarified that I was whispering.
I don't.
Okay. Would stealth be the right thing for us whispering?
It would be bluff.
Oh, okay.
Dom,
Shoot.
Dom, for fuck's sake.
I'm not bluff.
Dom,
Well,
for fuck's sake.
I'm not trained.
I feel
in
like they're far enough away from us. So I'm fine with that being stealthy if you're on the fence about it.
You don't mind letting you stealth if you're just doing like basic stuff. It just can't be particularly detailed.
How can we meet in the middle and say that we can't hear it over here, but Mud and his mother would have to.
Nucka's mother is a bard.
How do I stop Brett Roll 20 chat because Spooky is fucking making insane amounts of noise in game? How do I cancel that?
Where?
You can cancel that.
If you go into the cog and scroll down, there's a thing of I want to receive from others nothing.
Hold on. He hasn't posted anything though.
It's in the voice chat by sounds of things.
Alright, well, in any case,
Oh.
before we do the stealthy shit, when I say this shit to fucking Mud, and I nudge Mud and I'll whisper to him as well, like, fucking, yeah, you're down for this shit, yeah?
Money, sure, yeah.
And obviously, Mum, you're okay with it.
What's going
Okay.
on, hun? She looks up from a gin and tonic for the first time in like 5 minutes.
We're trying to sell some shady shit. It's just fancy jewels that are
I didn't
probably-
see anything.
Love you, Mum. What's got
Love you too, Han.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Who
I've got
has
a-
it right now?
It's your
Well,
mum,
Does
you
Lyra have
asshole.
it?
Well, my
But-
roll is
Yeah.
pretty bad, so I don't care.
What's going on?
Look, basically, like I said, basically what we're going to do is with the jewels, the obsidian things, is when we get the chance, the fancy box they put it in, fucking Aiden's going to steal it, and she's going to sell it on the secret while they still think it's in the box when she gets the opportunity. If
Why
she
would-
manages to do so, we're going to take a cut.
Why-
Me,
okay.
you, and Aiden are going to take a cut, and then what's it called?
Small question.
Yeah, but if she gets caught, it's got nothing to do with us, and she's fucked.
What, Aiden? What's your stealth out of curiosity?
My stealth, it'll be +8, and my sleight of hand's +6.
Oh,
So did
Yeah, let her
Nero
do it,
and I-
yeah,
do
sure.
You want us to do perception rolls or not?
Yeah, this is the reason I want her to do it, because if she gets caught, we deny all culpability.
when she gets caught is what you mean.
I haven't really passed much yet, so
Yeah, like fucking, we got to break even eventually. And again, if she does get caught, we deny all knowledge
My-
of doing
my
it. and
current-
she needs to agree to this.
My current plan is to wait till she gets caught and then steal it from her. Because that's gonna be a lot easier.
You know, if she gets caught, she ain't gonna have it for long.
And Rags, you were asking what you did wrong again. Petty criminals. Like, fucking, when somebody says 1,000 gold, we listen.
yeah. Look at the people that you're hanging around with. Not like
I may remind you, you're my fucking parole officer. Like, you did save my mum, and I did refer to you by your actual name and not Ragu. But fucking...
Hey, listen, the only reason Nira is against selling this thing is because she believes Vaseline enough that she's going to attempt her best to bury this evil horse shit.
Didn't he say don't let it touch the ground? So should we not bury it, or bury it in a box?
Yeah, basically hide it. Sorry, hide it. That's
Replace it with petrified horse shit painted black.
Okay.
won't be able to
See
tell the
a
difference.
horse
Well,
poo
I have to wait for them to
and
bury it first. I mean,
Well, while you guys consider all that,
That's a good point. Wait
I
until
asked-
they bury it and then dig it up.
yeah, exactly.
So I asked Vaseline, "Are you sure there's no way to destroy this for good? It sounds very dangerous."
If you grind it to a powder, it gets into the air. There's a chance it gets into the soil. Turns the ground sour.
Just wondering because I did earlier. Although I guess we can't really overhear each other. But you could ask Ragave if you could purify it since you're a paladin in some way.
Yeah, that's follow
try.
up there.
Purifying and trying to make white onyx is a bit more difficult. You need a place of power.
Oh,
Place
there
Oh,
of
we were
onyx.
near one then.
To make white onyx, and we need a place of power.
Is that
White
more
power.
valuable?
We need white power.
Yes, we need to turn the blacks to whites. And we need
Just a bit of bleach will be alright.
I'm having a conversation. I want to finish this. Get some info. I ask, what exactly will white onyx do? What is it? What are its properties?
Is it
What
valuable?
effect does it have?
Well, there are know of a few orders of undead slayers who would make special white onyx. What they then do is they introduce to the black market. Necromancers buy it up, and as soon as they try to use it, the spell backfires.
Oh, hang on. Now I have a really good idea. I think that would please everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like we can't hear each other. I guess. Well, if we're whispering up here, can I hear their regular conversation down there?
Well, we are eventually going to go down and give you all the plans. So
Why don't-
A quirk of Vaseline is that if you are trying to hear what he's saying, and he isn't opposed to you hearing it, it always sounds like it's right next to you.
Okay. Why don't we go back to the place of white power, and turn the stuff into so that way everybody can be happy with it. I don't have to steal it. No one can get in
Nero, do you
trouble.
hear
Then
something?
we sell it to the black market, and it'll fuck them over, right? Everyone can be happy. It'll fuck over necromancers.
have you just heard her saying out loud, "I don't have to steal it anymore"?
I thought I heard something. In any
Yeah,
event,
I heard something as well.
is there a place of power nearby here?
Well,
There's a few with a little
the
small
truth-
for choice in that regard.
If anybody was talking about stealing anything, me and my brother had nothing to do with. Isn't that right?
Sorry,
Mother?
that was just it was a Freudian slip. It was a monkey slip. I sometimes just I
Monkey
can't help
slip.
myself. Sorry.
Is it
Associate with thieves and scoundrels.
Isn't that
What-
right,
wait.
Mother? Isn't that right, Mother?
She leans back with her gin tonic, takes a big old sip,
Big sip.
and with a bluff of 46, I didn't see or hear nothing.
You just made this character as an excuse to drink.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
That-
it was the
my-
idea. The idea was Knuckers and also Muds.
Knucka and Mud's worst attributes. Rolled into
A chain smoking, lying, habitually lying, binge drinking, like elf woman in the equivalent in human years should be in like a 90s.
These just sound like they've
It's
just.
usually in 900s.
Who loves her boys. I like to think she used to be. She's not actually that old. She was young and beautiful, but like
The
just
smoking
the-
caught up with her.
No,
Yes.
no. Just the tragedy of giving birth to me just changed her.
It
Yeah,
activated.
like just turned her hair white and aged her
She-
about 500 years.
She got Padme Amidala.
Are you saying that? Are you saying you're not the first person to wreck her pussy?
It
He was the last person to.
Yeah, my dad.
unironically activated a devil trigger, and then she just went white hair straight away.
Yes. She
There's
went
a reason. There's a reason.
from
that
Don't
fucking,
Dante.
there's a reason that fucking Mud's dad isn't around anymore.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so on the list we have we are going to decide on the black onyx later, basically after he give us information. So that's two options: either bury it or turn it into a white onyx.
I'm not comfortable just leaving it around. After all,
Yeah,
we
I'm
found
not
this
either.
one.
So
I say that sounds like a good idea. I would much rather turn this into something less evil, and if we get the added bonus of passively fighting necromancers, then that's all the better for me. And so far, this guy seems pretty
Exactly.
trustworthy.
I look at Ragu and I say, and I think it will please talk. He was pretty sour when we said that we were going to bury it. Have you seen his face?
No,
If
he's
somebody
wearing a
can-
skull.
Yeah, me neither. Have you seen his shoulders
I
slumped
just
down?
assume he's always scowling between you and me.
So everybody gets at least 200 gold.
Yeah, and
We'll cross
we have
that
the bronze sword.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, we still got a
Yeah,
few
what-
things to go through. So this bronze sword, is it just a sword of bronze?
It's very old.
Does any of your
I
contacts...
think it would be a good thing to give it to the miner to have something he can sell at to cover up his damages and trauma.
the miner?
Wait, you're gonna give loot
What
away?
about the stone? What about the stone? You know the big ass
Yeah, what
fucking
about-
stone? Fucking ask him about it. If
Oh yeah,
he's
I
right.
didn't. Have you even carried that stone back? It was pretty big.
I didn't think we brought the
It's-
stone with us.
it's-
It's huge.
It's in the cart.
Is
It was loaded on the cart. We took it back in the cart. I know because I put it in the fucking cart.
All right, we're gonna have to go by canon, which is ritualist's art. So let's scroll up and see if the
You're
stone
gonna
is in
have
the
to scroll
cart.
up a long way, boy.
Well, I put that egg in the fucking carton. You know I did. Come on.
Yes, you did.
Uh,
But is this before or after the cart got flipped?
The thing is, we had to carry our wounded and our prisoner, who we still have no idea where the fuck he was. So I don't think we had space in the cart itself, no matter how much you insisted. So I think that's like
I will fucking go out there and get it, and I will fucking bring it back. I will go do that right now.
you are free to do that, but I'm just saying you way back we didn't have the option because we only had one cart.
Yeah,
And the
and
other cart,
yeah.
Yes,
and I just thought it was
I-
more
I-
uncomfortable
just-
for the people on it.
yeah, just so say the rock is not here.
Oh,
You
I
only-
hate all of you.
It was the realistic situation. You cannot put the fucking rock in it unless you wanted to carry it.
Yeah, I thought it was like a
you're-
huge tablet with like 2001
You're-
Space Odyssey.
I think it was like a huge
Yeah.
boulder. Sorry, I
The
didn't know.
fact The
Look,
fact of the
Thought,
matter is,
I know that
can
you
pick
miss
it
your,
up.
your precious boulder, but I don't think you brought it. You forgot it.
I hit Aiden with my anchor again. I don't. But fucking.
I can't find any pictures of the cart.
Okay,
Now-
okay.
now
Let me give you the reason I didn't think we packed it.
Yeah, it's just like fucking. Like, it's all well and good saying that now, but I would have been pissed off like because the thing was loaded on the cart with the people. Me and Rags were pulling it. Like me and Rags had the strength to be able to drag
Okay,
that shit back.
correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the private. Is this the fucking size of the rock?
No,
What is the is it like your size? How big is the rock?
We're talking about the rock he pulled up out of the ground that uncovered
Yes,
the.
I know which rock he's talking about. How,
Wait,
how
wait.
big was it?
No, I was
I-
trying to ask for my
I
clarification.
could carry it. It wasn't as big as an unwieldy as that. It was like a big slab.
Okay, if it was a slab, we probably found some space for it.
Bill,
It
can I
is a
reason-
gigantic stone monolith.
Yeah.
It was like a
That's
big.
Back.
huge.
It was
That's
like
why
a.
we left it behind because it's so damn big.
Why
and we-
are you afraid of money?
I'm not afraid of money. I
Just,
want to be
talking
consistent.
about, just talking how
I
big
just
was
don't think
was
we.
like,
I just don't think we
was it
took
like, big,
it.
like number one or number Bill? You're the GM. How big was it when we found it?
It's like 20 feet tall, about 5 foot wide.
Yeah, no,
So
we're not
it's-
taking that,
it's-
mate.
Okay,
like
that's
the-
what I thought then. Yeah.
It's like number two. It was too big to put it in a cart with the wounded. That's the only reason we did not pick it up.
You gotta
Yeah,
balance
we had
this
to leave in a
wood
hurry
on top.
too.
Also, I learned how to. I discovered fire by worshiping it.
Season 3 ending, I break free of my sea of law and I come back wielding that fucking slab on the end of it.
Okay, it should be noted that it's a gigantic slab of black granite. It's not going to be damaged with the fire.
Oh, so
Well
it is. Oh, we
said.
can go get it. It is that thing from the monolith from Space Odyssey.
See,
I
you can
finished
go
my
back-
ale.
It's got kind of a, it's got kind of a like gritty kind of white texture.
If you can-
like white texture
see,
stone on the
we
outside.
can go
Like
back.
it's been dry brushed
I
almost.
finish my ale, I give my mum a kiss on the cheek, and I fucking walk out with a rope.
I have. Are you gonna go
She
kill yourself? You're not gonna
stands
go kill
up.
yourself, are you?
What?
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Young man,
immediate thought
there are
is-
things out there, and they're doing a head count. We are staying in town. Until everything's sorted out.
Listen,
It'll be
Come
there. It
on.
was there tens of thousands of years. It'll be there in the morning.
Thok, just because you're a little depressed doesn't mean that this is how it all has to end.
It's
Put
not
the
the
rope down,
solution.
Thok. It's not.
It's
this
not
isn't
the
s-
final
Yeah,
solution.
all of your temporary problems don't need this permanent solution.
If I did not have this seal in my forehead, I would go full Korean on you.
You would eat in public.
Roof or otherwise.
My mother is old, and I work hard so that she can have a healthy life.
Anyway, Vaseline, does any of your contacts at the university, perhaps they would have any interest in this old bronze sword? Do you think it has any kind of historical value?
He takes one look at it. Between you and me, that thing's magical.
The
Just
anchor
thought
in
you should know.
Ooh,
the,
woo.
an- the anchor in my hand is like twitching so hard in my hand, knowing I can't do anything because
Bill,
it's.
roll
true.
I don't even notice
on
anyway.
a sword. How magical is it?
Yeah.
It's
It's
mildly
crea-
magical.
It's creating sparks on the stone.
I
am
didn't
so
actually- I
fucking
couldn't-
angry.
I don't hear
Is it-
Vaseline.
It is what it is. This is a DM note to the player who's rolled high enough. It is a magically reinforced bronze sword. It is as hard as iron. Well, hard as steel, really.
Oh, so
Ooh.
it's a steel sword with a skin.
What
Does
it's
it-
made out of is Elysian bronze.
Does it conduct
Medium
electricity?
It conducts electricity like very few, like better than most things. Furthermore, against a magical beast or beast, it will slip straight through damage reduction.
Ooh,
Yeah,
woo.
I say that seems very, very useful for us to use.
Yeah,
If
like-
you let's put this into the context. These are the kinds of weapons that in Greek myth,
It
What
was
was used to slay a hydra, like that.
Medusa.
yeah, it's
Ooh.
that kind of bronze. Elysian bronze comes from Elysium. One of the
Well,
places
does
in
anyone
heaven.
trained in
Elysian
swords?
fields.
This
So
was
Nero, you
essentially,
should-
in ancient times, a gift from a ancient deity to a mortal.
I say, Nero, you should keep a hold on that.
Yeah, I'm
Is
looking at
That'll-
it.
It is
Also,
essentially a
well.
very nice gladius. It is much, much tougher than even normal steel, and it is masterwork.
I'm going to have to examine this later. So, on remaining digs, we have we have the journal, some books and alchemy kits, and we have two red gems that Mud has dug out of the stone idol, the snake stone idol. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure,
Look
sir.
through- So I guess the tiger skin is just the skin of a tiger, essentially.
Well,
Tiger.
it's an old tiger.
Also, Rags, you should write it down on your list so you can remember it because I have removed it from my list.
The hide,
one?
by the way, does resonate under detect magic.
So that'll be we could do that now. So the saber-tooth skin that I have, what magical properties does it actually possess?
It has an aura of moderate abjuration and transmutation.
Of course. What was the first one?
Abjuration, which is usually defensive magic.
So can you use it to cast magic?
Nope.
Well, let me
It is
see.
a suit of. This way, if you wrap it around yourself, it is a suit of hide armor.
Abjuration School of Magic and Protective Spells. Wizard who specialized in abjuration is known as an abjurer. So, say that again. If I put it on, it does what now?
It is hide armor.
Okay.
It is essentially a very, very old, primitive form of armor.
Now, you said it had an aura of transmutation.
Yes,
Do go on.
that's all we've managed to figure out so far.
All right. I'll talk with Niru later about it. And we'll see what exactly it's capable of and what it can do. Could very much come in handy. So we've got.
So we have we decided the bone of dodge, what it does. What about the two red gems? I think these were just gems. I mean, they were in a stone idol.
They are chunks of fine quality cinnabar.
So just regular gems.
Yes.
Yes, we can find this a trader to sell to. I suggest even to Matt to give one to John because he assisted us with his magical shovel. Without him, none of us would be alive.
That's I agree. That sounds
What
fair.
am I giving? What? How? Hold on. What am I being volunteered for?
I'm suggesting we give one to John as for his travels because he saved us with his shovel hit.
What?
Remember
The
that?
gem?
Well, how valuable is one gem?
I-
First
I-
question.
That's a good question.
If it's valuable a lot, we'll give him a cut. If
Give him
he's-
the chipped one. One of them's chipped, right? Give him the shittier one.
What?
I'm about,
Why
I'm
not?
about to pay him for a good bit of work anyway.
Let's just appraise them and let's see how much they're worth each.
What's your gem's worth? 18.
Worth about 50 gold pieces each.
Just give him 50 gold pieces and then we'll sell them ourselves.
But meanwhile, look, fuck it.
Anyone have alchemy?
No.
I was planning to take alchemy. The next thing, the next. Actually, no. I have one rank in alchemy. Yes, I have alchemy. Ooh, 24.
Okay. Cinnabar is a compound of mercury.
So these are toxic.
If you burn them, yes.
So don't burn them.
Is this like in fucking Breaking Bad when he throws them on the ground and
Well,
they
it's
explode?
isn't it used as like for coloration?
Yes.
Yeah, so we
Still-
could sell
it's
it
still
to-
fairly toxic.
Just don't
Don't
fucking lick
consume
it,
it.
mate.
Yeah, it's not go around. Don't eat it. You know.
Can I speak to
But-
John?
Oh, bleach is toxic. Well, don't fucking drink it then, mate. Like, it's not difficult.
You may.
Don't drink it.
He's
Hey, John, how you doing, my man?
Hey, welcome. Not good to see you're okay.
Again,
You're out
like,
there a while.
Don't forget, I put a gold coin at the counter. Fucking help yourself, my man.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking. You can take this old anchor of mine when you get the chance. I'll leave it at your place, and you could turn it into an iron tetsubo, or whatever this fucking thing is made of. Like, just to, kind of like my dad's old one. If you saw it.
Can you write that down?
It's in fun.
This thought he doesn't know how to write.
How do you spell that?
Explain to him what it looks like. It'd be a lot easier.
Mum, can you come in here? Do I still have the spectral tetsubo?
It's a big spiky club.
Do I still have the? Yeah, but it needs to be balanced and it needs to have the ring in the end. Is it still? Do I still have the spectral one?
No. Spectral fate.
Oh, Mum. Like in real life, whenever I have problems, I get my mum to fix them. Mum. Oh, Mum just extended. Extend, Mum.
Don't want to know what a noise is. Don't want to know what
Sorry, I
noise
just slipped
is.
through the door.
Is that like her becoming unhermetically sealed from her chair or something?
Oh Jesus!
Maybe one last time this anchor's gonna get an outing on some shit pass. Maybe, just maybe. And it gets, Mum, I explained to Mum what I'm trying to do.
Let me explain. He needs a big iron stick covered in studs with a ring on the back to act as a counterbalance. Not a great club. Can't be made of wood. It's either hardwood, reinforced studs, or solid iron. I think he wants solid iron on this one. You think you can do that? Oh, yeah, sure. It shouldn't be too hard. Most of the work's already done. I'll just see what I can do about reinforcing it.
Thanks, Sean. What's the damage on that, by the way?
What specifically do you mean?
Well, I mean, how much would that cost?
How nice do you really want it to be?
Really nice. It's to remind me of my father.
He gets that look on his face like you've seen a dozen plumbers have before.
Get Mum to give him the evils.
By the way, how much money have we given to John from the purse? I assume we take from the 1,000 that it's the communal one. For the money.
Well, I was going to have directly with my money.
I can get it to you for about 320 gold pieces.
Fuck. All right. So other than the body, did we sell anything else?
We're not done yet.
We have a few things to sell if you wanted to finish that before going buying it.
Alright, well in any case, I give him 200 gold, and then I say, alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. He's not really sure what to do with a pile of gold on his lap. He's never really handled as much coin.
Okay, we have...
Also, it's all in gold pieces, so I imagine it's actually heavier than he can lift in his current state.
Okay, beside that... well, we are going to examine next Necklace of Magic more. Going to turn onyx into white onyx. We have the alchemy stuff, the two red gems to sell. Now we have the wand of enlarged person. I think we want to keep this because we want to beat big niggas. Is everybody okay with being big niggas?
Sorry, what do you want to do?
We have wand of enlarged person. Do we want to keep it?
Yeah, probably keep that. Sounds quite good.
Oh yes, that sounds very
Yeah,
useful.
we want to be big niggas.
Well, I don't want to be.
I forget. See when you use that and somebody do their weapons and shit get larger as well.
Yep.
Large
So
person, yes.
As long as they're holding it when it happens.
We also have a potion of protection from good and potion of remove fear. So
Potion
these
of
are like
protection from
I think.
good. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh,
Serbia strikes again.
Okay.
While he's sorting out his Civil War, what exactly is the potion of protection from good?
It means that you get a +2 to AC versus good creatures, and a +2 on saves versus good effects. And furthermore, summoned creatures cannot touch you.
Summoned creatures cannot touch us. That's
Good
So
summon
if I took-
creatures.
So if I took that potion, drank it, and just ran off into the night, would that stop the scene?
It would give you a bonus on the save against it. It would not prevent it. But one thing it would do is it would prevent any kind of... Another thing that protection from good and evil does is it prevents mind control. It's a
But I
blanket
don't-
immunity.
That sounds
I'm
interesting.
not sure how long the potion lasts, so I'm not sure. Can you reach the fucking monolith in time?
Right.
Well,
Okay.
It's fine. We can go and get it later. It's okay. You don't
Well,
have to
I'm-
assume that we're not gonna do anything ever that you want.
Rags is like the battery for it, though, isn't he?
Okay. Give me a
What
second.
happens
Whilst
when you run away far enough from the battery?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's not the battery, he's just the main controller. Anyone else can do so, also interact with it if you've wronged them.
Well, I
Just
mean,
not there.
so
Really?
if I run away and like, what's it called? I get away from anybody that's keeping the hold over me, and I resist it enough due to the potion. Will it go away?
Yes, but you can expect a few curse effects in the meantime. She rolled really well.
Well, you don't think they didn't think of this beforehand?
You're lucky I love my mother.
Okay, so we have that potion of remove fear, which basically just removes fear effects, so that might be useful at some point. And we have Masterwork Scale Mail and Masterwork Short Sword. Do we have any information of this besides what you have put, Bill?
Well, I'm wearing scale mail right now. So, what's the difference between the scale mail and masterwork scale mail?
Masterwork Scale Mail is easier to move in.
I don't think that hasn't been much of an issue for me. So, depending on what it costs, it might be better to.
it should be. Does it not have negative effects?
Masterworking? No.
No, but non-masterworks scale mail.
No, what it does is it reduces the armor check penalty.
A 4. So for masterwork scale mail, what is that
Goes down to
penalty?
3.
Yeah. Well, it depends. How much does it cost exactly? Find out how much it's worth. It might be worth it.
Well,
more.
I'm shit at the prison armor, so we can ask John. Does he know anything about this? He's the
Yeah.
smith, yes.
Yeah, we
Do
can-
right
we can
now,
do that.
for Masterworking, it's 300 gold pieces for a weapon, and 150 for armor.
To get it appraised.
No, to
No,
get it
sell it.
made.
Does
Oh.
anybody have barter?
I don't think
it's a
I do.
praise.
No, but does anybody have barter? Like, or just speech in
Uh,
general? Rags, you
yeah.
have speech, don't you?
Hell
Alright,
yeah, absolutely. I got a
I,
lot of speech.
I, with my fully recovered strength, I pick up Rags and run into the bar.
Run into the bar.
Yep, while holding you above my head and place you down next to the blacksmith, and I
What?
go,
Oh, no, whoa, hold up. Once you pick me up and start to run with me, I disable your legs.
I cut
Also,
myself
you-
in two
you may have
pieces.
neglected to take. You may have
He's holding you.
you may have forgotten to take one small thing into appreciation, and is that Thok is so tall that falling from this height is is an actual threat to your health.
and
how tall
also,
is he?
He's
Also-
8 feet tall at the chin.
also, I wasn't doing anything evil.
With his arms,
You're
like-
kidnapping me.
I'm not kidnapping you. I'm taking you over. to
You
a place.
literally are kidnapping.
You're not a kid. You're a dog.
You're dog napping me. You are taking me without my
The gods don't
consent
care
to
about
another
dogs.
location.
If they did, they would lightning Korea.
So hold up, how much do I weigh? Let me see. I need to find out how much my character weighs, because you might, because there are limits to that. How much does
If
my
I can
character
pick,
weigh?
my strength is recovered. All right, you want me to do a strength check? Okay, let's do this.
Wouldn't it be a CMD? You're trying to pick him up, and he doesn't want you to be
Because I don't
picked
think
up.
my character. I have a weight listed for my character. Because we're
The problem
somewhat
is
comparable
that
in size.
Thok counts as large.
I could throw you fairly easily.
Also,
Yeah.
has talks in the art of him sitting and thinking
Yeah.
about the monolith.
So overhead. So I am. So So what is his like? Does he have enough strength to like lift
Quite
me
easily.
and carry me place? Yeah.
Yeah. Large creatures get like a quad. I think when you go up in size, your lift capacity goes up quadratically.
Wait, why is he big? Is he big?
He counts as large because of his
Oh,
race.
Okay.
Walkers count as large for all positive reasons.
He's just big boned. Bless him.
He's 8 feet tall at the eyes, and with his arms are nearly as long as his body. So you're like nearly 15 feet off the ground when he drops you.
Well, let's see. That's a basketball hoop and a half.
You
What would I
taking
have
damage,
to?
you just need to roll an acrobatics check. It's very easy. Just don't roll a 1, basically.
Okay.
Or
yeah,
don't
I'll
roll
do
below
that.
a 5.
So
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Roller 1. Ah.
You quite happily tuck and roll and land on your feet.
I asked
Okay.
Cock what's gotten into him.
Before when I start feeling my legs go, I on instinct trigger berserk, and I use hurl in order to save myself on reflex,
How would?
which is where I throw you an additional 10 feet into the air.
So you throw me to? How does that work?
Kobe.
Because like, it's like, oh god, I've lost my balance, and I don't know that my legs have been disabled. I just think I've lost my balance, so I've thrown you to the side in order to catch myself before I hit the ground. There's nothing negative happening. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
shouldn't
you
have-
literally have picked me up and are moving me without my consent.
Yeah, because fucking. Look, I
You
needed
could
your
have just,
help with
if you want me to
something.
go somewhere, you could.
Don't you wish you had that potion of protection from good in your system right now?
Like, you know, you could just like ask if you want me to go somewhere with you, right? Like, you can just ask like a normal person.
I've been drinking
The-
ale with
the-
my mum.
The bell for last call is rung.
So I asked Thok what's gotten into him.
I want you to come and fucking negotiate the price of fucking my new weapon. I thought you would help me out as a friend. I didn't think you would fucking literally trip me below my feet when I was just looking for help.
I
from
thought as a
paladin
friend. I
of
thought
all
as a.
people.
Then you should have asked me instead of just picked me up and started moving me.
True
places,
friends
especially-
don't need words.
So I'm talking to you. Matt.
Then-
You can crawl your way around. So I'm here with
My
Vaseline.
brother
and
will back
Nero.
me up.
Nero,
There's been plenty of times when he's been doing
Do we
things
have
and I've
anything else
just-
in the inventory that we should have him take a look at or examine or go through?
Well, only the master crafted sword and armor, which are like Bill said, 300 for the sword and 150 for the armor.
Did we
So-
sell the Mercury gems?
We need to sell them, and not sure we'll Vaseline buy them.
The Cinnabar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cinnabar, whatever.
Yeah, we can see either if I don't know if an alchemist needs it or what an alchemist would pay for it or what like a
The only person that's ever going to give us a good price in this fucking town is this man.
that's very possible, but if he makes an offer, then yeah, we
I
can
will
get
say
it.
that the average market, if you're selling on stuff, what's called relic price, generally speaking, relic price is half market price. This does
Well,
not apply to things like gems and items that are works of art because of their age.
Rogue speech.
Well, what I
Negotiate
do
the
is
price.
I take the Cinnabar and I show it to Vaseline and I say, "Does this look like something a man like you could put to use?"
He looks at them, checks them versus the light. There's a crack in one of them, but that's easily enough to fix. I reckon I could take these off your hands. How much were you looking for?
I look at Nero. Do you know how
I
much
just,
these
just
are
say
worth?
120 for both. I ask with a smile.
I nod and say that's what our 120 for both.
Okay. Roll me diplomacy, please.
All right.
You're the diplomacy boy.
Look at all this.
Jesus.
That seems agreeable.
I say that it's all yours. Put it to good use, good sir.
He takes out 12 platinum pieces and places them in your hands.
I'll just add him to the. I'll add him to the.
As he
pile
picks up one of them, you notice the hairline fracture in one of the gems is sealing up.
Wait, before we go forward, I need to. So that was 120 a piece, right?
No,
it's for both. Each one of them is 50, so we got an extra 20 with
Very good, very good.
Do my legs work yet?
This was technically done before
Yes.
you picked him up, so can we just say that?
I will. Your legs work, and I will help you up off the ground and say, please, Thok, work with me here.
No problem. I pick you up again and run into the door.
I do the same thing with your legs stop working.
You know what this really feels like? This feels like Lenny picking someone up and putting them on his shoulders, and then he just runs forward 2 steps and eats shit immediately.
Roll acrobatics again, Rags.
All right.
Come on, two good rolls. Now he has to
I'm
roll.
not going to be a dick. I'm not going to go berserk and hurl him. That would be gay. Damn! Oh no, wait, 6. I think you're safe.
Yep.
Yeah, he's safe.
Yep.
So,
He's good.
what else? I'm being very apathetic at this point.
The
towards
dog
Thok.
won't help me.
I will be. So.
Mom!
You hear the sound of a gin and tonic glass just shattering in someone's grasp.
Fuck no.
Okay, we have a very special art of these 2 retards falling down.
So we got good on the gems. Those gems, those were the cinnabar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Did you
Are
get
any
no
of these
ceiling, my
scrolls?
My mom's gonna whip your fucking ass.
Are these scrolls or potions gonna be things that we really?
I think we used the scroll for fucking. Did you use the scroll to shatter that thing, or was it left over? Bill, I did not hear the episode, so I just put it down the list.
What, you a drink? Come and fucking help me.
Daddy shopping.
I think
Oh
scroll.
god, this is just a Christmas shopping episode.
Oh come on!
That's what Christmas is
Christmas
about.
shopping is done in advance, so you can just relax on Christmas.
Daddy shopping. Oh. For one round, Berserk kicks in. And then it goes away.
Okay, so are we going to?
And Rags at the top. No, wait. And at the top of your screen, Rags, it just pops up. Falk will remember this.
Oh, I don't expect he'll forget. He went down twice after all. So.
Okay, so we only have masterwork armor and sword to sell. I think we are better selling off to John, because if I'm correct, John is the local smith. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's
probably
more
have
of
the
an
biggest
he's more of a
interest
not and he's not quite a genuine. He's more of a kind of apprentice level. But the other blacksmith in town up and died, so he doesn't really have many other options other than to get better at it over time.
Did my legs work again?
Yeah, can get go on with it and go back to John.
Yeah, so that's all that we have with Vaseline here to deal with?
Yeah, we thank him, shake hands.
Absolutely.
That same familiar sense of static as you shake hands with them. Yeah, last call has been called. You notice that people are like shuffling upstairs to their respective rooms.
Yeah,
Alright.
Can you finish this last deal with? Maybe he can knock off.
Where are you going, Thok?
To the fucking blacksmith, man.
How'd you get there?
I'll fucking walk in my hands in a minute, and I will fucking break that seal, and I will shove that halo up your anus.
It's a long way up. You think you can reach that high?
I'm pretty sure I can.
You know,
You hear an exasperated sigh, and then you're outside currently, aren't you, Doc?
I was.
Was now inside,
it-
legs working.
no, I haven't done anything about his legs.
Okay.
He decided to do the exact same thing
Are
again.
you taking
Hey-
enjoyment in this?
No, I actually don't. No.
Okay.
It would be better
At
if
this
you
point, Yulin
cooperated
will
and
walk
behaved.
up to Thok and touch him on the brow, and you notice that Yulin kind of slumps in a stance a little bit. Thok, your legs work again.
Oh, thanks,
Your
Mum.
mother's currently don't. Carry mommy to the barn. It's gonna be a long night.
I pick up Mum, and I do not realise what she has done here because I've had a few drinks there.
Apple didn't
And-
fall far from the tree, huh?
Ooh, you would make a nice hat.
What, you need more
One
stuff to cover up
day.
your face?
One day.
Listen here. He's on probation. I did my time. I've got the tattoos to prove it. If you want to try me, boy, I promise you'll bite off more than you can chew. Now someone get me a fucking drink.
I'm like, there you go, and I'm like, fucking Clarence, and I just
Hey,
tap.
3 drinks are clattered out onto the table from beneath it by a shaking hand.
Rags, and I set Mum in a stool carefully, and I go out to Rags, and I'm like, Rags, please, Regave, please come and help me negotiate with the blacksmith so that I can recreate my dad's weapon. I'm sorry, I was overzealous. However, if this keeps going, my mother might fucking kill you, and it's going to cause problems. So please come with me.
Thok, I need you to understand that I am your probation officer.
I
do
need you to
that, right?
understand my mum will break you in half. Please come and help me recreate my dad's weapon and help get in her good books.
Thok, I need you to understand that I do have a job to do either way. I need you to... I'm not asking a lot of you. I just need you to behave, especially while in public. Do you think that's something that you can do, if for anything else, to at least humor your own mother?
I turn round, fucking... I'm on a bit of 9 about hitting berserk again, and I just turn and look at my mum and just wait for any sign from her.
You see, this is the thing. I don't know how that could in any way be interpreted as an insulting in any degree.
The look she gives you says, if you cause another scene and I have to whip this bitch out into the street, I will beat you to within an inch of your life when I get back.
I turn round and I go, I understand, and I apologise for my actions. I was just excited to recreate my dad's weapon. I hope you understand.
I absolutely do understand. Just remember, cooler heads will prevail. And you will make your mother very proud if your probation...
All you
No,
hear from
it's-
inside is, Kurva! And then a fucking glass gets thrown into the wall. That was definitely Thok's mother.
Well, all the more reason to make her happy now. So yes, we can go and talk about your father's weapon.
Okay, then follow me. Also, undo the leg thing, because I don't think
Yes,
she'll
I'll
to
undo the
kill
leg
all
thing.
of us.
I'll undo the leg thing. Your legs now work as normal.
Her legs begin working as normal.
So,
Anybody cracks a
as-
joke and I hit somebody.
as we go up to the blacksmith here, I do eye over at all the glasses in front of Yulene. So, just keeping an eye out.
Don't be silly, none of the glasses survived. Even the copper tankard got shattered.
The bartender's taking this very well.
His
I gave
insurance
it-
covers this very thing.
I gave him a gold piece. He's fine.
Well, fair enough.
Also, half John on is the smith. He can quite happily.
Again, don't forget,
Then
I
there's the
paid.
tankard's
I
back
paid
place.
for the drinks of everybody in here for tonight, and also
I
was
remember.
And also, this isn't
Gold
fine
piece.
glass or china. This is just literally copper cups.
I
Copper
was.
and
You can bend them back.
clay.
She's just shattering copper against the walls. She gives no fucks.
Anyway, so what exactly did you need me to do here?
Well, how much money extra money did we make other than the initial 1,000?
You made
Well-
each of us made extra what is 100?
Currently, we haven't currently
24
divvied
gold
up-
each.
We
Everybody gets
currently have
extra
not
24
divvied up
gold.
any of the gold yet. I have 1,120 gold that we made off of the sales.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
going to be divided for 5 waves. So everybody gets 124 golds.
Yep. 220.
So sorry, 224
I have-
golds.
I have
Yeah.
1,120 gold in my possession. What is it that you are asking me to do, Thought?
Get me my dad's weapon 74 gold cheaper.
Well, I asked it. What exactly are you trying to do? You still haven't really told me what you're trying to do. You're trying to do what now?
Tell him I'm on a holy mission and shit like that, and I've helped a bunch of people and blah 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 today. Fiery giant nightmare thing, blah blah blah. Convince him that fucking
No,
that
I'm asking you. What exactly is it that you want? What are you doing with this? Is it a sword? Is it a?
Sensible.
You want him to make.
Roll me a
you-
knowledge check to know if you know what the fuck that is, because like
I know what
90% of the people here don't.
No, we talked about it last episode.
You would have seen it in action. You would have seen the big spiky mace. You wouldn't necessarily know what it's
I want to
Yeah,
maybe
I-
one of them.
All right, I could do a knowledge check. Sure. What kind? Which one?
Whatever would be
Knowledge.
appropriate.
I guess that would be.
You don't need to know what it is. You just know that you want him to make one.
I literally do have to know what it is.
It's just a big stick.
Oh yeah, but I don't know that.
Tell him that.
Mom.
Look, let's assume I failed the knowledge check. I say a tetsubo. I've never heard that word before. What
It's
exactly
a
is
big
that?
spiky club.
Oh, I know what those are.
Kind of like close to a plant and.
So you want the blacksmith to make you a tetsubo like your father's?
Yes.
That's a fair enough request, sure. So I asked John how much exactly that's going to cost.
300 gold.
300 gold.
I only have 224.
All right. Well, I go to John and I say, this is very important to Thok, and he's done a lot of good work for this town. And a richer man could give more, but he could never give as much. So would you be willing to lower the price down to what he has available on him?
I'll make it up to you, John. You know I will. You know I'm good for it.
I know, Thug. Some. Tell you what. You make sure that no one comes barking around my store looking for debts collected. At least until we can get this all sorted out.
Consider
I'll
their
make-
consider their kneecaps gone.
Thok, I'm right here.
I don't care.
I also think as you say that, your knees just give out underneath you, so you pass.
No, and then no. What does my mum do? Surely my mum's looking over with a glare of death.
Yeah, but it's kind of set to like a shotgun spread at this point. It's just vague.
It was like,
Yeah,
no,
you
you got
irritation.
two stares at you now. Arguably three.
No.
Can I
I'm doing right by my legacy.
No, half John's like giving the thing guns like, hey, he knows. Those people will kill me if I don't pay up.
Can I, in meantime, talk to Mud or others? Does anybody want a sword or a mail armor? For any
Literally,
reason?
Let's
don't
say
think.
you will have trouble selling the sword here because it is illegal for people who aren't nobles to carry swords.
And the armor can be sold.
Wait. What kind of a short sword is it?
It's a gladius.
Oh, you could say that's a big ass knife.
No, it's double-edged. Specified in the law.
It's a masterwork short sword.
Also, is it the silver inlaid one or is it the gladius?
I don't remember. Wait. Somebody took the other sword.
Is it from the ghoul or is it from the corpse?
This is what you put as the second one. I think it's from the corpse.
The one that's
Mummy.
not bronze.
I just love.
Oh, it's the one that's not bronze. The bronze
just
one's
love-
the gladius. The
I
one
ju-
that's from the ghoul is actually a messer, so it is legal to carry.
That is true. Yes, messers
Yeah,
were considered knives.
I just love how everybody in the chat is like unanimously agreeing that Fox Mom is the best character of either camp.
Yeah, probably. Can't really disagree.
Even I like your mom, and I don't like you at all.
It's Muds. It's Mum. Fucking shit.
It's just me doing the Mrs. Big Head voice, being a rampant alcoholic. This is no different from what I do normally.
Okay. I'm back.
For the... How much
Oh yeah.
can we get for the Mesa? We are not selling the Gladius. The Gladius is going to be examined.
The Mesa is like inlaid with silver. It's going to be really expensive. Not many people in this town have that kind of money.
Yeah, we should go uptown before we do anything like that.
Yeah, how much
This is what people who, if you take it to a merchant, they say, this is kind of a Von Till kind of weapon. Yeah.
We'll wait till we get to a better place.
Yeah, so basically how much can we get it? Approximately?
You've no idea, but it's a bit... It's up there. The silver work, it's clearly a masterworked Mesa. It's very clearly made with alchemical silver, and it's over a fairly solid initial build as well.
Yeah.
So this is nice. This is the better part of $1,000.
Can we maybe sell the armor to John?
Masterwork scale.
Yeah. Is that like within his range, or maybe we can trade him so he can reduce stocks?
It's better off.
Tell you what. You throw me the scale mail, and I'll do it for 100.
I want to point out this Tetsubo as well. It ain't your just a normal size thing. This thing's a giant fucking slab of fucking.
It's a large size Tetsubo. That's why he's actually giving you a very good rate at 300.
Yeah. Done
Because it's so physically fucking huge. But yeah, give me the scale mail. I'll do it for 100.
Yeah, but this is the sort of thing. I'd be in John's debt for life.
Okay, yeah, let's talk. You get to save 124 gold. You just pay me 100, and we can get rid of the mail. Basically, think like you wore the mail, but instead of wearing it, you're beating people to death with it.
Did Nira ever meet my dad?
I just got into this village a year or two ago.
Oh,
So I'm relatively a newbie for the village.
how long ago did my dad leave? Well,
Directly before your birth.
no. So I've never actually met my father.
Nope.
Typical.
So can we scratch the masterwork skill mail off the
Oh,
list?
fuck you, Chimp. How's your relationship with your dad?
Should have been a mage.
A wizard.
Very close. We talk often.
Rustling Muji.
So I think that's everything on the list except for the.
Are you winning, daughter?
Oh, oh Jesus Christ!
Yes, Dad.
A monkey with her dad. A monkey with her father in her life. What an exception to the rule.
Ooh-la.
Okay,
Patreon
so
gone.
okay, so that's basically all of the shit sold out. We have the potions left, the alchemy stuff left. We have all the books and papers we can examine, and the onyx to turn into white onyx on some date, as well as the mess. You say it's a mesa, silver mesa.
Yes, Mesa.
Quick thing. Can someone? I have the older dog castrator or whatever it's called. Can Nero just give that a quick beep beep of a science detector or whatever?
Is that the bone? Mud? Is that like the bone of Dodge? Because we have that examined.
No. It's my shitty goblin sword.
Yeah, I can
It
take a
is
look.
a remarkably well-made one.
A really well made shitty goblin sword.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You're looking at this thing, you're fucking mystified. This thing makes no goddamn sense.
This is the most polished turd I've seen in my entire fucking life.
Arcana. This is not magical actively, but it used to be. There is another piece of this thing out there somewhere.
There's another
I
piece
think
of
this
this.
is basically everything on everything. So the only stuff left is the stuff you're going to examine. So basically, we can now drink happily and wait for authorities to come question us about the forest tomorrow morning.
Does anyone have any other business before bed?
Well,
It is
let me think right here.
Let's put it this way. Currently, the proprietor is beginning to extinguish candles.
Well, what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do is I'm
That's fine.
I'm going to ask Yulin if she needs help getting back home because she is a little tipsy, and wouldn't want her to fall.
I'll fucking help her home.
You're
Nah.
just as drunk.
We're all gonna need to be in town till the head count tomorrow.
Alright.
Well, fucking, I'm used to it. I can carry my mum home, no bother.
I've got a tab with Clarence. We can stay here in the common room. It'll all be sorted out.
You sure you don't want to head home, mum?
Nah, they'll only come looking for us in the morning. Besides, who knows what kind of awful things have been stirred up all over this fire.
Alright, mum. Clarence, your finest room available for my mother.
I ain't getting goblin caved out there, boy.
Sorry, I just had a cough. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Your Thox's mother will egress upstairs and eventually find herself one of these supplied rooms.
Thanks very much, John. Don't you worry. I'll fucking take care of your little problem.
He nods it. Well, I'm gonna go and sleep in the shop. Someone's gonna keep the place safe.
Yeah, Nira is going to go upstairs and pack all the stuff that's left in her possession and just sleep and lock the door and
Well,
shut.
before everyone scatters, I need to divvy up the gold.
Yeah, we have already did that.
No, we have not.
Yeah, we
I
did.
thought we did.
We haven't.
I did.
No, you didn't. I have it.
All right. Well, I would like.
So here's 120
20.
divided up.
No, that wasn't it. You're adding up a sum total and you're adding up the amount that was given to us individually. So fucking it was 24. It was 1,000 gold total and 24 to each of us, and you're adding that together.
It is. I have 1,000 for the mummy and 120 for the cinnabar.
Yes.
1,120.
Divided
Now,
by
that,
5.
now I kept that. I kept that as its own stack, so I knew. However, I have reservations.
I just
about giving.
arm on one of the tables, just smash it. So just slowly drag my arm along, knock everything off it, and I go, I'll deal with that later, Clarence. And I crawl on one of the tables and just go to sleep.
All right.
If the paladin is going to be massively gay, get the money.
You haven't even heard me say anything. You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I don't know, but I'm tired.
Oh, it's fine. You can sleep. You can sleep. It'll be here. So
Just giving you the look. Finish the sentence and like.
Jingji has been caught trying to steal from us before.
What?
Whoa,
I'm not trying
whoa.
to right now, though. I'm asking
Whoa.
for my fair pay.
That I do not want to be involved in any kind of discussion at this kind.
Are you involved in anything?
That's exactly the plan.
I yell from the table.
Finish the sentence.
The sentence ends with a ... as I look at her.
But did I get away? Did I actually steal anything from anybody? No. However, I did assist.
I just give Ragu the look. Give her cuts.
I love how Nira's calling him Ragu now because
You are seriously this like no one has a problem with the fact that she's trying to steal from everything.
I'm asking for my fair share. I'm not asking
you,
for
you
more.
seriously don't have any reservations about this.
I already got beat in the skull.
I have reservations about it again. My
she was
reservations are caked all over the anvil.
I
it's-
put a finger on Xingji's chest, and I
Whoa,
say,
sir.
"It won't happen again, will it?"
Certainly not to your knowledge.
Sense motive. Let me roll for that.
Oh god, I hope. I hope.
I'm going to be
like-
back
I
momentarily
swear.
and sort out the
Hang on.
party stuff or some kind.
Oh shoot. I don't have. Okay, fuck. Here's a bluff.
I hope Rags just beats the shit.
I'm
out
not
of you, and
trained.
eventually, it's an episode where everybody at least
Ethan,
beats the shit. out
You
of
are
you.
completely convinced that she's going to be all right.
Yeah, it looks like she beats you.
Yeah,
whatever
it looks
is.
like. Sure. So I say, "All right, certainly." But
Yeah,
again, it won't happen again, and I'm trusting you.
absolutely. It will not happen again.
1,120 divided by 5. So that is 224 gold apiece. So add 224 to your inventory.
I already gave mine to fucking Black Boy.
I need to set to go to my family back home.
Give me a second, someone's at the door.
Doors aren't ring, fuck you. Roll for the existence of.
Oh, thank God he's quiet. I can hear myself think from the sound of the paladining.
Okay, I'm back. This better have been resolved in the time I was pissing.
It was resolved.
Good
Aiden won the role.
Good shit.
And we laughed while she blatantly lied in his face.
Anyway, is there any other business before everyone goes off to sleep?
Yeah, the gold is divided. Shit is packed up, so basically we're just waiting for.
Rags went to the bathroom or whatever, so yeah, fucking roll to the next day, do your philotix, and
He went to get the
Okay.
door, but close enough.
The next stage is quite simple.
Actually, if he's a dog, I guess same thing, right?
Now for the thing.
If we wake up in jail, this is going to be so bad.
Oh no, it's better than that.
Oh
I
no!
shall make your way to your. Place yourselves in your respective seats. Bed would be a strong word.
Oh, she's a pretty cool seat. I think that's pretty cool.
We're just all kind of crashing in the main hall,
Actually,
right?
you know what?
Yep, the common room.
I'm gonna choose a little hidey space here. I think that's a pretty good space to hide.
Little hidey hole.
Will you people be playing checkers while I'll be playing chess, mate?
'Twas the night before solstice, and all through the town, not a creature was stirring, since the swamp had burned down. All the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that through the hangover they'd something to wear. Our heroes are snuggled or warm in their beds, while visions of outer gods danced in their heads. Thok in his onesie and Mud in his cap had passed out half blind from the family nightcap. And out in the yard there rose such a noise, they worried the sheriff had sent round the boys.
All right, I'm back. What's up?
You missed the beautiful poetry.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
there's more.
Oh boy.
Away from the windows they flew like a flash, to calls from their mother to hide all the hash. The moon glowered down and lit up the scene, and if it weren't for the smoke, it could be called serene. But what to your wondering eye should appear, but a bespectacled man perched upon a John Deere.
Oh.
Let me get the handout ready for you nice folks. But a middle-aged driver cracked open a can. You thought, thank gods above that it wasn't the clan. Faster than lightning and louder than God, he called to his buddies who filled out the squad. Hey Vasil, hey Tony, hey Jerry, hey Neris. I'll catch you if you all later. Gotta go see the missus. To the top of the porch, off the top of the walls, making frame-perfect jumps by the skin of his balls. A lumbering form with a gut on display. Make it up to the roof, and there is no delay. With the crashing and crunching you hear on the ceiling, the stomping of boots, and is that hooked on a feeling? As you ask what the fuck for the sight you just saw, he stepped on the thatch roof and fell through the straw. Let me just get his in-character model ready. Because yes, I had this prepared. And enjoy the most autistic token choice. I'm gonna increase the size somewhat so everyone can take a good hard look at what she is here.
Fuck is that?
Oh my good god. We're about to get.
I put way too much effort into this.
Oh
I
my.
can agree.
Dressed up in board shorts and a faded band shirt, his clothes are all covered in tinsel and dirt. He dented the floorboards in the spot where he lands. He sounds like a merchant still wringing his hand. His scalp marked with stubble, his belt hid by his belly. His white trimmed red jacket half soaked through with sherry. His broad dopey mouth with a drawn up in a smile. And his sunglasses he'd been drinking a while. He was flabby and stout, a sorry old elf. And he shabbled and dawdled, despite 8 ranks in stealth. A crack and a sip and a nod of his head was all that it took to fill your minds with dread. He set from his can as he set to his work, and filled all the stockings that turned with a smirk, and sipping his monster and scratching his ass, and to the window, and crashed through the glass. He ran to his steed, to his squad gave a whistle, and away they all ran with the speed of a missile. But you hear him exclaim as the engines do gun, "Merry solstice to all! Oh, you're winning, son."
That's good.
Holy shit.
You have been visited by Boomer Claw.
That's a real round of applause,
Okay.
Bill. Holy shit.
That was
I like that.
an entire page and a half.
Am I oh boy, am I motivated?
Oh, congratulations.
And thus begins the loot section of the session, rather than shopping. Okay. As you wake up the next morning, you find, quite simply, each of you has had some small gift placed in a stocking. And by small, I mean fairly substantial.
Do I have a
Oh,
smaller
first.
stocking than everyone else?
Oh, me.
You're at check the stocking. There is a beautifully though roughly cut sapphire that hums with barely controlled static electricity.
Who put fishnets up?
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Though it's kind of weird that this fit in a regular stocking, what you find is a heavy Pavis shield inlaid with silver, detailing a pack of hunting hounds baying at the moon.
Ooh boy.
It's a heavy-duty tower shield.
I'll
Ooh.
take that.
Heavy duty tower shield.
Yep. And you notice that the reason it fit in the stocking is because it shrinks.
Oh, it's some bullshit. That's great.
Oh, dude,
Who would like to be next?
that's some Dark Souls shield.
It shrinks from down to a buckler from a tower shield.
That's fucking
boy.
gold.
So
And
heavy
actually,
heavy duty
if
tower
you-
shield. Excellent.
Yep, all beautifully inlaid with nice silver filigree. Who would like to be next?
Okay.
Okay. Checking your stocking, Jingji, you notice a trio of finely wrought staves made of ebony and inlaid with brass and red stones.
It would be appropriate if you're like, you reach in, but it seems like someone's stolen it. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh man, unfortunate. Who would
As-
do that?
Now yours are weird because they are fairly plain. They are beautifully decorated, but they're fairly plain, just staves. Just toss them in your hand, and as they kind of twirl instinctively.
Oh shit,
They are
she's got
perfectly
Storm
balanced.
Ooh.
Master, goddamn.
As all things should be.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
perfectly balanced staves, and they seem to coordinate with each other. In fact, if you spin them in concert, they move as like one section. They all move
As
in
two
perfect
of them?
unison.
Boy, new
There's
Cerberus is
three. There's
pretty cool.
three.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And furthermore, like it's like if you put them end to end, they adhere to each other.
Oh,
As
wait.
if they want to- I can give you the full set lines later on these sort of things. Who would like to be next?
Are they ice when they're not be like one, and then they fire when they attach together, or?
Okay,
Like-
unironically, it happens to also do some of that stuff. I ain't gonna go into details.
Magical.
Okay, I go.
You find a whetstone that seems to be made from a petrified chunk of a dog's skull, and it is physically thrumming with magic energy.
I don't want to show it to Rex.
But
Huh?
let's put it this way: if you give it a few cursory glides across the short sword, it becomes apparent as to where it's from.
Oh,
You
is
can
it?
see you can see it leaves a trail of blue light as you basically glide the blade across it.
Oh, so it works with the old dog slicer.
Yep.
Any idea what it does, or?
Let's put it this way: you know how it instinctively moves in your hand when you wield it.
Yeah.
As you hold it up, and it's still dark out as you all wake up. It's nearly invisible.
You mean the blade?
Yeah, the blade fades out in the dark.
Oh god, you just became London's worst nightmare.
No, officer, it's not a knife.
It's a midget with an invisible knife.
We are all fucked now, boys.
Majid.
I'm just walking around with a hilt. What's he doing? Why is everyone bleeding? I don't understand.
A midget with questionable racial origin with an invisible knife.
What invisible knife?
The Met has no defense.
Well, apparently they've got assault rifles now. I wonder if it's got anything to do with it.
They have MP5s. As long as you've got like a wall between you and them, you're fine. It's the G36Ks you've got to be worried about.
All right, Mira, on you go.
Okay.
I got mine.
It's
Unless
just-
I can get stocks as well.
You can have Fox if he doesn't want it.
No, fuck you. Is it me? Am I the only one left?
What you have is in your stocking is an enormous stone maul.
Oh.
In other words, a bloody great stone hammer.
This is a man who is happy with stones.
I just requisitioned fucking.
He does
But,
like
you
his
know-
rocks.
But you notice the reason it fits in the stocking is because it also shrinks
Oh.
down to the size of a light hammer. But it's still, regardless, made of solid stone. And if you give it a few cursory swings, you notice that it picks up momentum as it's swung.
That's the
So
same
wait-
for all
so wait-
objects.
So I can swing this tiny hammer and it turns into a large size fucking club of death.
It's a large-sized earthbreaker.
Oh shit! Nice.
Basically, it's a great big sledgehammer.
Oh Jesus, I guess I'll keep that as a
You-
subway. I suppose.
like,
Yeah,
look
but
at
in
this,
its light form, it can be thrown.
Wait,
and
does
it
it
flies and it can grow in mid-flight or what?
Wait, can I
just
throw
give it a
this
few
while
rubs and? Whew.
Can I throw this while light and well, it doesn't even matter because can I throw it while light and it becomes large before it hits the ground?
You
'Cause I've been
okay, this is
looking
just a
up Huddle.
theory. If you were to throw it, you theorize it might get bigger and bigger as it moves further away.
Because the way Huddle works is I've been using it wrong. As in, I'm not directly throwing it at things. I throw it 10 feet in the air and then it comes down on top of what I'm aiming.
It's like a
at.
gorilla press.
Yeah.
Okay, you can just dual wield a hammer and an anchor.
And in the corner, in a stocking by itself, is a finely wrought little case.
Or loot box.
It was two boxes specifically.
Does one look like
One
like it was-
one lays on one of the tables, whereas the other is tucked away in a corner.
Are they wrapped?
Yep.
Does one of them look like it's made for a sunskin elf?
One, the longer case looks like it's of elven make.
Who's the youngest here?
I'm 4.
I don't.
God, that's disquieting. It's like really unwholesome about that, considering you tried to fuck a bear during the.
Okay. Who's the second youngest?
No, it's too late.
No.
You said
um,
youngest.
Is there like
yeah,
is
but
there
there's
like
two
a little-
presents. There's 2 presents. You can't have both. You're a
Oh,
paladin.
okay, I got you.
Wait,
Is
did
there
I?
like a little?
Well, you're older than
How,
me.
how about this? How about you open it?
Oh, yeah, I am, yeah.
Before you fuck around, who's getting what?
No, but look, fucking opening the wrappers of a present is a fucking reward within itself. And Aiden, how old are you?
It's just a bit rude.
I actually don't have my age written down. Probably.
Yeah,
She's
no,
probably
most
forgotten.
Sign
people
it on your
remember-
birth certificate.
Most
get
people
fucked.
remember them normally.
How old is
I have
fucking-
severe brain damage. Okay.
How old
I can't
is
remember.
Xing
With
Guish?
Flex Bokeh.
Not fucking do it now, Bill. How old is she?
Jingji, that's a good question. Let me double check on Vanara ages, because
Rustling, how old is your daughter?
I don't know. She's one of like 8.
Oh well, that's unveiled some things that I don't feel comfortable discussing.
The only reason I bothered to run around after her annoying her is because she's the only female and therefore my favourite.
That raises more questions, frankly, and I'm not.
Is she the youngest? Does she get 7 older brothers?
Yes,
Are they assholes?
most of them are dead.
Have you ever thought
Are they
Mum?
mummies?
They didn't stay dead.
Okay, so
That's that the attrition rate for Vanara, especially in the field of magic, is hilariously high. Most
Okay, so-
when you say they're dead, they usually mean things like they got jettisoned out into space or out into the astral plane and haven't come back yet.
Yeah,
so
that's why
basically,
I'm glad I'm not a
what's
wizard.
the age
Okay.
of people?
Okay, Vanara average. The starting age of a Vanara is adult at 14 years, so a year younger than humans.
Are me and Aiden both like 15?
Yes,
Anyway.
obviously. I know it's up to
Fucking
Aiden's
teenagers.
discretion.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Let's.
Alright,
15.
roll a fucking.
Roll for jailbait.
Says the 4-year-old.
It's a hard D4.
Aiden, roll a d4. 2 beats 1, 3 beats fucking 2, and 4 is roll again. And 1 beats 3.
I actually have to go and
1 beats 3, get fucked.
Fuck.
Alright, so me and Rags both open the presents.
hooray.
This is when we realise that Naka
Okay,
can't use any of them.
In one box, you find a finely wrought case, a selection of very specialized alchemical arrows. Specifically, it's a set of arrow shafts that are designed to link onto alchemical warheads. They also seem to be modified so that they can be fired from either a bow, using the regular fletching, or using a more rounded, fluffy fletching from a rifle or musket.
That moment when you realise since Duck left, we don't actually have any ranged attackers anymore.
And the other item is quite simple. It's a skull.
Oh no! Chuck
Is
chuck
it
them
not?
both in the fire.
On the skull is a pair of beautifully carved red jeweled horns.
How big is the skull?
About average human size.
Is it cursed?
I swear to God, if his name's Ralph, I'm just throwing him in the fire. Like it's not even.
It's not clear. It doesn't seem to be cursed or anything.
Could somebody wear it?
It's not
Hey.
that big. It wouldn't fit on any of your heads.
Could I put it on mud so that we match?
So
Uh,
okay, so you
It's-
know that
you need to get a creature that's usually 2 sizes larger than you to wear as a helmet. You could
yeah,
like
'cause the
crack it
skull is
open and do
smaller
that, but
than your head.
Bill, do I have anything with knowledge arcana of 19?
it's a weird little thing. I mean, you've never really quite seen something like this. Not sure who it belonged to.
Is it like? Is there a note or anything in the paper?
What does it look like the skull of?
Looks like a skull of a regular human, but someone's bolted a bunch of, well, I say bolted. Someone's fairly beautifully adhered a pair of large red horns. Appears to be
no.
some kind of gemstone.
Does this look like the gemstones we saw yesterday?
Similar
it
to the
spec-
cinnabar, similar but not quite.
So is it specified which one of us opened which gift?
Oh fuck! Was there note tags on the gifts?
All the no, all especially all the
yeah, mine
stockings
said
were
for the
bolted.
ferret.
All the they were dispersed to you at speed.
All right,
Most of them were thrown into your grasp.
All right. So does Nira know what this fucking skull is?
The reason you slept in is because your hammer hit you directly in the side of the head and put you the fuck to sleep for quite some time.
He dropped it when it fell through the ceiling, hit me on the table.
So, how much are they worth?
You're not sure. You'll have to actually get. These are fairly potent pieces of equipment, and they all have perfectly, like all the grips are as if they were custom made for you.
The fucking grips on a fucking skull. Is this like the skull you wielded to battle to ask people?
Oh no, this is on the respective items that you all got. On the skull, it's all all the fittings are perfect. There's no seams anywhere. But it's not. It's clearly not like a succubus or an incubus skull that would have those horns naturally. Nor is it a tiefling. It's like it's just perfectly blended into it, but it's not part of its physiology. Not under normal circumstances.
Can you roll knowledge local to recall some memory of? Is there like a local bullshit legend?
I'll give it a quick local. Now I'm going back to bed.
Do you hear something quite disquieting, by the way? One of the fruit bowls just coughed.
What?
What?
Which fruit bowl?
One of the fruit bowls on the tables just coughed.
Is there a way of discerning which?
I look. I do not look at it, just examine it and I say Gesundheit, never expecting it to be a fruit bowl. I just assume it's someone else.
Give me a second. Can I tell which fruit bowl it was?
Yes, you can. You know, it's the one on the center table, round one.
Right. Okay. I would like to investigate the fruit bowl.
Okay. There's very little in there. It's a couple of old oranges, and there's just a banana.
Why did it fucking cough then?
I pointed at the chimp.
Eat.
You know,
Just because there's a banana in there.
All right.
You know she loves it, that fucking slut.
I don't know
Okay.
why you have to be so racist
Well,
all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna take the fruit bowl and I'm gonna turn it upside down.
The banana squeaks gently as it hits the floor.
No, it's a doggy toy.
Wait a second. I want to pick up the banana then. Okay, right.
Okay.
I now want to interrogate the banana.
Okay.
Where do you come from? Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna peel the banana.
This is what you see.
Oh no.
Oh, can I? How do you? What is the process of unpeeling a banana?
Get some paste and just stick it back on. Refill it.
Hello, Mr. Banana Man. Is that appropriate? Is that an appropriate phrase?
Oh, God.
Yes, hello. How are you? Merry Christmas.
I just look at the banana and I just say, why?
I feel like we're not addressing the core issue, which is that you're a talking banana.
Why?
Yeah, but you know, like it's Christmas, so
Not really relevant to
Why?
Christmas.
Why?
So I have a question.
I'm
Since you've
just-
been
I'm just
peeled, are you just going to
banana, what?
slowly rot and turn brown now in like the next couple of minutes?
I don't know. It probably won't last that long.
Right. Okay.
Well-
Can I get a bit of insight on what's going on? Right.
No. there is no insight to glean.
So I just look at banana and say, so anything we can do for you?
No, I'm just a banana. What?
Wanna be a banana split?
No, don't eat me. That would suck.
Well, that is not fair. That is consent.
Do you want to meet a lady banana?
What does a
Yeah,
lady banana look like?
I think.
A banana
I think
split, actually. Yeah.
sometimes I've never seen another banana person before.
I hold out my hands in a magical way and I recite, "Hey, Mr. Taliban, tally me banana."
Then I come by the
Bill, is there
What? I'm a
another-
banana. I don't have arms or legs. What?
Well,
What
can't
would
use the
what
peel
would
to
you expect
move
me to do
around.
instead?
Okay,
No.
sorry.
I'm a banana.
Why?
I don't-
Oh, of course, because I'm a banana, a talking banana with a skull for a head. That makes perfect sense. But they can't move the peel. That's just ridiculous. That's just.
Okay,
That's out
I
there,
want
isn't it?
I want to take another banana and a knife. Is the other banana also talking banana?
I like, you know what? I'll look to the chat in order to find solace in this event. And the first thing I see when I look at the chat is the great motivator saying, "He's not appealing."
The first thing I saw was, I think we've all gained a point or two of insight off this incident.
What? Now this is Eldritch. Fucking.
I'm just going to take my Bill. I'm going to take my knife and knowledge chef to carve a little lady banana with tits.
Did you just say knowledge chef?
You're all not a chef.
Oh,
You know
no,
he
wait.
sticks to kids.
I do have to head out here.
Okay, in that
Oh,
case, if I may expedite one thing, there's a little thing that's kicked in that you should probably all know about before you head off.
Knowledge perception.
Knowledge
as
perception.
your new banana friend will probably tell you.
What?
Yeah, banana.
I have nothing to say.
Unbeknownst to our heroes, there is one final verse. For these gifts, hold a deal that is spun with a curse. For first is a hunt for a silver-spun fawn. Out into the forest. For Kalivas's last unicorn.
How is this related to the banana?
Fucking damn it! Like Jesus Christ! Like Dab Spooky is the fucking Bob of Fallout, the Harold. That's what he is. He just a skeletal motherfucker that turns up as a nightmare abomination. He turns up as a tree in Fallout 3, and now he's turned up as a fucking banana.
Oh,
He's
so we've
gotta
got.
deal with a fucking weird square hand.
If
We've got to
only
kill a
you knew
unicorn,
how
Cole.
bad it really was.
I'm just sitting there in a fucking skull image.
So
Fuck's
it's gonna
sake.
be really hard for me to catch a unicorn because only virgins can see unicorns.
Oh fuck you, you dog
Hey,
rapist.
Hey, banana, do you wanna go hunt the unicorn?
Yeah, sure, why not?
That sounds good, mate.
oh
Where-
shit! I have a freezer. We're gonna put him right there. He's going to stay fresh. for a
I
long
do
time.
need-
Yes,
do need to go,
that's what I
though.
was worried about. We got to keep him fresh because otherwise, I mean, yeah, he's gonna start to
Uh,
bad.
Bill, is there anything more important to say before I deliver the final line before Mud ends it?
Okay.
There's something on the ground.
What?
Now that you've knocked over some of the fruit.
Dear God,
And
it's a
there's
floor.
there is there is actually a name tag. You suspect it came from the skull.
What did it say?
To Dab Spooky.
God fucking damn it.
Oof.
So wait,
You
banana.
just
Are
hear
you,
the skull start to cackle.
Like everybody grab your shit. I shout up to mum and I say, "Love you, mum," and then I say to everybody, "Right, people, let's go. Let's make little banana and split."
there you go.